Stream orientation. Streams will not be broadcast and locked to orientation. Your device is when the broadcast starts. Fuck yes. Well, it looks like I reached a 3 stream streak on my own thing. I'm streaming now from my tablet. It's gonna sound a little weird, maybe a little better, but also I think it's funny like how I have like so many devices and so many places that I can stream with or whatever. But he wants it to refresh too. Jeez. Did you win HD? I mean, technically the other one was HD, but like this a different kind of HD, because now it's on the tablet. I figured I'd do it on the tablet because it still can't find it's look, this is what it looks like. It's still not seeing it, which means I probably gotta fuck with some more shit, right? But one thing, so well, first of all, check device manager again. Oh yeah. First of all, one thing that's super cool. Yeah, it still has the thing. You want to know what? I'm gonna do the whole installation again. I'm gonna let that do itself because the setup actually even brought up that thing here. Let's see, setup exe. Welcome to device driver. So that's automatically doing the driver. I'm hoping it's doing the 64 one. Successfully installed the computer. I'm no longer getting the error saying that there was a security issue. Wait, where's the fucking config? Oh wait, what's this? Well, preparing setup. Alright, so it's doing the rest of the shit. See what it says? I think it probably says the same thing. Though I'm also thinking that maybe now it might be like, do you want to uninstall? Because it's already installed, but let's see if this works out. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Welcome to Install Shield. Ready to install program. But my fear is that maybe that security issue kept it from installing other stuff. Oh, I don't think that I can boost it all. Wait, hold on. There's something. Well, that's actually probably. That's just to mute. Oh, that's to switch camera? Holy shit. What's this? Oh, it's showing all the shit that's happened, the shout outs and everything like that. What's this? Analytics. Stream manager. Start tour. Who is watching? New view. Let's go. This is a crazy thing. It shows the whole stream. Yeah, no, I'm cool though. Alright, cool. That's a BRB thing. Yeah, it'll BRB, yeah. I just gotta talk louder, I think. So it says it successfully installed Video Keeper 2. And it still looks like it's trying to do some shit. Oh, it's like, do you want to restart your computer? We're gonna go ahead and restart the computer once again. Boo-doo-boo! Ugh. Is the general app to view the capture? Yeah, okay. It will conflict with OBS if it's running. I see. So OBS, well, now it's just restarting entirely. But I think I tried to just add the device in OBS first. So I turned it on, tried to add device, and it just wasn't there. So now we did this again. When we get back, we'll just go straight to device manager and see if it has an error. Yeah, only one can access it once. Yeah. The dev man. It still has a thing on there. Windows cannot verify the digital signature of the drivers required for this device. Recent hardware software change might have installed a file that is incorrect or damaged. That might be malicious software from an unknown device. So still kind of a security issue? I don't know. I definitely haven't tried installing this. Device configured, none. Well, let me see if I can open that video 2 device. Not the malicious software. What up, Nate? You thought the drivers were signed, might need to enable unsigned drivers. How to do that? BCD edit? Shit. Oh wait, that's for something else, kind of. Windows I. Dude, Windows I. What the fuck is this? I've never seen Windows I. This is pretty useful. I have to go to advanced startup to do this? Is there not? That's pretty crazy. Doesn't it just open Windows settings? Yeah, I've never seen Windows settings home. And I usually never use Windows I in order to open settings, because normally I want to go to what, you know, there's like usually something specific I want to go to. I've never just hit Windows I. It goes straight to Bluetooth devices. Get Microsoft 365. How about fuck you? Shows where you're connected to. Checks Windows updates. You can rename your computer here. Never seen the home screen for settings. I'm usually going like directly to whatever setting exists, whatever setting thing that I'm going to. Restart your computer, F8, some options should appear. One should explicitly say disable driver signature enforcement. That's possibly on a different machine. We're about to get hit with some nasty storm. That means it's coming your way next. Roger that. I did see something about possible chance of rain at night. So that's good to know. Oh, wait. I turned on Video Keeper, but it definitely does not have... It's not seeing anything. Oh, well, it's not on. Jesus, also have to remember how to do this. How do I translate this shit? I found Video Keeper. Hold on, here, let me hit power and see if anything happened. Video S. Oh, I might have to even change what locally it might have to be on. Default. I definitely know way more Japanese than I did when I first used this computer, or first used this capture card. Video esu, but there's so much fucking... There's so much kanji. Bodo e. Is that Bodo? It's got to be probably in one of the last things, or some sort of default thing. Why are you pointing to my OneDrives? Oh, Eagle English. Oh, goodness. Keyframe, recording mode, lossless, video S signal setting. It says NTSC-J. Switching view, snapshot, switching input. Nope. This is so janky. Should be able to just add it to OBS when you're seeing it. Yeah, Video Keeper isn't seeing shit. Oh, but I need to go to Discord and look at those things, because yeah, even though it is S video, it probably how you say, it might look so much different than yours. That's pretty wild. Well, and it's also because I'm opening up Video J. Close application? Yes. Oh, there it is! Oh wait, no, I'm such an idiot, it's your picture. It's the picture you sent me. I was like, oh, it worked, I found the one that you but it was just a picture behind the settings. Google says when you reboot, open the Windows boot menu, like F7 or whatever, temporary session. Okay. Oh, so it's in the boot menu. Well. Restart. Now time to remember. Which one is boot? Where's delete? Smash. Smash both of these babies. Restart anyway, shut up. Delete F7 or thing. Yeah, I'm hitting F7. Usually also F2. It usually says right in the beginning, but let's just camera this thing or whatever. What are we doing? I'm trying to get in the BIOS. There it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Boot, fast boot enabled. Add new boot option. Oh gosh. Create. File path. No, I'm cool. Fast boot enabled. Boot option priorities. Boot option 1. Click. That's all there is. Advanced. Ugh. I should Google up on things. So what item have been chosen to sacrifice? So many. But one of them is going to be this Sega and Sega CD. Well, I don't know. I might keep the Sega and Sega CD. Or maybe buy another one later on. I did end up in the BIOS boot options. Well, here, let me look up boot options. Rogue. Jesus, I forgot what the name of this fucking thing's. Laptop. We'll just put in laptop. It's probably all the same shit. How to enter boot menu on Asus. I don't want to fucking. Is there a function key sequence to get to the boot menu? They say spam F8. Discard changes and exit. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was spamming F8, but yeah. Detective Pikachu 1. Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu is one of the ones in there. I'll pay you in gums. All of a sudden, a pack of like spearmint gum shows up in my house, and I'm like, hell yes. That did not work. A restart. A restart anyway. Do what I told you. Sega CD I'd keep, to be honest. They aren't easy to find and they're not cheap. Surely you've got other shit you could sell. I mean, I'm selling a lot of those Sega CD games, but I guess worst comes to worst, I could just use pirated games. Or, what's it called? What if it's just escape? I'll hit F8 and escape, and F1 and F2. I don't know. Just give me the goddamn menu. I really want it. I claimed it. F8 is not working. I must probably ask Strix. Boot menu rogue Strix laptop. BIOS. Let's watch this stupid video. Shut the fuck up.
Device in the Asus AirArt, and after that hit escape.
Alright, seems to be escape. Maybe escape. This isn't mine. It's pretty old looking what I'm seeing here. But let's restart and let's just keep hitting escape. But yeah, if you do want the Detective Pikachu, we could see. Well, I mean, all this shit's just going up on eBay. That's the only way that really, like, you know, for safety purposes and a bunch of things like that or whatever. I don't know. I wish I could go down there and visit you and visit Deku. You and Deku, I believe, live in the same town. Bitch, restart. What did I oh. It's because I think I hit escape right when it was happening or whatever. Hold shift and when clicking restart. Ah, roger that. I mean, shit, I'll hold shift right now. Well, let's just do the escape one first. Yeah, escape was it. Windows Boot Manager. Enter setup. Oh, okay, never mind. This is more of a boot manager thing. BIOS, serial number, port, administration password not installed. I mean, that's safe. So I am in a boot utility easy mode. Maybe I need the fancy mode. Where's the button? The fucking storage port. Look at chat, DJ. Troubleshoot advanced options. Startup settings. Restart. Yeah, I don't. Oh, boot menu. F8. Windows Boot Manager. Cause I'm not seeing what you're seeing there. Let's see if we can find anything that says troubleshoot. Oh, advanced mode. There we go. Beautiful. It's just literally, this pretty much literally the other thing. Advanced diagnostics, Armory Crate. Fuck Armory Crate. Controlled interface support. I should turn that bitch off. Intel. Virtualization, auto install, app mechanism, service mechanism. Oh, security. I bet it's in security. It's not secure boot, is it? Security, no. External ports, boot option, add new boot option, path for boot option, no, create, no. Jesus 1 4. Wait, now I forgot what I was even trying to do. Oh. Fuck, I can't. I don't think I can click that link. Can you put it into in Discord, please? So that I can get from me phone.
Hello, today I'm going to show you how to find Insackware. Step 2, disable driver signature enforcement.
What is this bullshit?
Start button, then choose shut down or sign out and select restart. While doing this, hold down the shift key on your keyboard and keep it pressed until the system restarts.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and restart. My licenses. Nah, never mind. I'm holding shift key right now because it is still restarting. Legendary Starfy in your collection of goodies. Looking for that game for many years? No, I've never heard of it.
Step 2, disable driver signature enforcement. After the restart, you will see a blue recovery screen. Click on Troubleshoot and choose Advanced Options. Continue by selecting Startup Settings and click Restart.
Please wait. Still holding shift. At least I hope that's shift. Be funny if it wasn't. Give it that blue screen. There it is. Oh, goodness. Troubleshoot. Startup settings. Wait, where did I see that? I probably jumped. Advanced options. Startup settings. And then hit restart. And then I just let it go.
Once your computer restarts again, a list of options will appear.
Fucking BitLocker.
Press the F7 key to choose Disable Driver Signature Enforcement. Your PC will now boot normally without driver signature.
Bro, it just threw me into BitLocker recovery, and it wants a recovery key. Escape for more recovery options? Why am I... What the fuck? I fucking hate BitLocker. Enter recovery key to get going again. Skip this drive? And we're back to the other thing. Vomit. A couple got engaged at the top of the Empire State. Wait, so they were the ones, they climbed up there and then put up those fucking, they put up that flag and then he popped the question? They popped the question? That's fucking wild. That's amazing, because I saw them up at the top. They looked awesome. They illegally climbed all the way up there. They put up a flag that essentially was like a love is love type of situation with the flag. And now I found out that now they got engaged up there. That is so good. So good. Advanced options, startup settings, restart to change Windows options such as enable low resolution video mode, debugging mode, boot logging, safe mode, disable driver signature enforcement, which is what we're looking for, disable early launch anti-malware protection, disable automatic restart on system failure. So I hit restart, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that whatever that key is that it's looking for is on the bottom of the laptop too.
I spent like 6 hours on this. All the stuff I was talking about. I set the expiration time on the cookie to 2 seconds, which is why they kept disappearing.
Oh my lord! It just kept up for like 6 hours for 2-second cookies.
Like I was like looking at the database logs. I'm looking at the database logs and I'm watching requests come in. I'm like, all right, yeah, the requests are happening. Why aren't they're working over here in this tab, and then I'm like looking at the logs like just delete. Wait, why are you deleting it? Why would you be deleting the row? And I go back over to the database, it's gone. I'm like,
what the
why
heck?
is it being deleted? And I'm going through it like line by line, like going through like the programming languages standard library. Like, why would you delete? And then it's like delete if old, and I'm like, but it's not old. I just made it. Wait a minute.
Oh no!
6 hours ago, whenever I was just like basically copying and pasting random code in from the tutorial, I copied in like a 2-second. Why the fuck does a tutorial have a 2-second
cookie? Why?
Timeout for your session ID? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's
Who does
insane. What if they only put it in there because they didn't want to be? What if, like we would put expirations on our virtual machines on like the certificate so that it would stop calling out or whatever. What if that was their way of being like, this is our thing or whatever, but we don't want to be responsible for anything fucking up. But that's so stupid. I can't even imagine.
I have designed APIs for like over a decade at this point, professionally.
Yeah, absolutely wild.
And so, what's upsetting about this is there actually is a situation where this makes sense, and I've considered it. Where basically it was kind of like before like proof of work became like a big thing. Essentially, it was like you would just basically force them to re-auth every hour or whatever. This happened at a company I worked for in like 2013, and essentially one of our customers racked up a like $50,000 API bill, and they were like, one of our test servers got stuck in a loop. Can you make it like time out so that this never happens again? That was one of the changes. I just remembered that. This is like literally, it happened so many years ago. I don't know how you want to remember that happened.
So I
oh my god.
Plugged in. I mean, I'm so happy that that's finally resolved. It was the
all
stupidest,
the
painful
problems,
thing.
but that is like
6
the
hours.
biggest one that has made.
This is what it is
things
to
just
work in tech,
disappearing
right?
crazy.
This is what it is to work in this field.
I was like, why is the database not getting bigger? Oh, it must just be that it's like it's not actually getting to the database. No, it was getting to the database, and it was just being deleted. And that was like so many fucking red herrings, so many fucking rabbit holes.
So the RCA input or the putting in the component cable thing didn't really seem to be working. So I busted out this old thing. I was like, one of the only other things I could think of is using the XCapture 1, but I stopped using it because the drivers were fucked up. That was one I was telling you about where like it would just shoot your CPU to 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're like mining bitcoins or some shit. I would, I don't think that's actually what they were doing, but that was kind of the joke.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that one.
Yeah, it's got all sorts
you
of
telling me about
fantastic
it.
stuff on it. It's USB 3.0. It's got red and white audio.
Don't poke it. It might unplug something. Everything
Yeah, I know, right?
It's on fire.
It's got HDMI on there. It's got D terminal, S video. I think that's everything. Yeah. So that's everything oh, and RGB.
So does it work?
So the problem is that it definitely
doing
is
the
a
same
crazy
thing I'm doing, just with
janky.
hardware.
Yes, essentially, yes. so here's where we're at on this now. Whatever. So the drivers are really old and really janky, made by some Japanese person like 50 years ago or whatever.
Mhm.
Well, the drivers have been updated because Jibbed actually still uses this card.
Really?
And the drivers had been updated at some point in order to fix that issue, right? And so I'm like, all right,
haven't
that's
I
cool.
watched them stream and they're using that?
Yeah. I don't know if you watch Jibbed stream. You watch Wooven stream.
I watched Woven stream? Okay.
Yeah, Wooven was the one that was playing, and this next part is not working anymore, and I'm very confused. Restart anyway. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Is that camera just looking at the blank TV?
Yeah, but that's not even on. I'm streaming directly from the tablet now because I constantly having to reboot this fucking thing.
Oh my
So,
god.
All of the security measures that are in Windows will not let me install this driver software properly, right? So I turned off.
Because it's not signed or anything because it's still
Correct.
50 billion years old.
So that's the part that I'm trying to turn off with the signed. I'm trying to do that, right? And so there's an option to hold shift to get into the startup menu. And when I do the startup menu, though, now I'm having to contend with BitLocker.
Oh my god.
So BitLocker is in my way.
So earlier today, I saw a thing from fucking, I think it's Kaspersky, and they're like,
I
oh
hate
yeah,
that
we found this fucking, this company that's basically been creating this huge botnet with little to no user consent. And I was like, bro, you
Little?
can opt in to a fucking botnet?
Yeah, what? Little user consent?
Who wants to join my polyamorous botnet?
Yeah.
If
wants
you're
to
in,
join-
as long as it's consensual, botnetting is fine.
Yeah, who wants to join my
Consensual botnetting.
bobbycule? I don't know.
Oh my god. And so I was like, what a weird fucking way to say that.
Oh, Maxie knows too. Maxie just came in like, God, I hate BitLocker. I'm still on Windows 10, so I have no idea how to deal with this shit. So the thing is that I'm pretty sure, and it's, one of the bigger reasons is just because it's a laptop. The laptop's weird. There's shit that's like hard like soldered. There's like chips that are soldered onto the
Yeah.
board that like keep all of the reset shit in there or whatever. If I was doing this on my PC, which I probably should move everything over there, but I'm like in my sunken cost fallacy right now, it
Doesn't
probably wouldn't be an
BitLocker-
issue.
Doesn't like hardware BitLocker mean that you can't move your fucking hard drives from one computer to another?
It depends.
Because it's on the motherboard.
Well, there's just a shitload of trouble that you have to do in order to make that happen. But you technically could.
Well, that's right, because Microsoft backs up your keys, which means if your Microsoft account gets hacked, then you also, all of your computers are also hacked. Which is
yes.
great. It's like, what's the fucking point of BitLocker
Yeah.
if you're just going to give it away for free?
I hate it so much. The first time that I had trouble with BitLocker, or I had to contend with BitLocker, was when I was doing troubleshooting for wireless networks. And I don't know how I fell into that, but eventually we had to tell that person to fuck the fuck off. And I was like, I've never heard of BitLocker. And then at some point,
Yeah, because the person
TrustWave-
on Windows 10 is using BitLocker too, just doesn't know it yet.
Correct.
Most likely.
Yes.
And it just
Well,
like,
I mean, is it like I said, Jibbed has BitLocker on there or whatever. But well, actually, even if they do have BitLocker on there, it's not going to be a problem with them because it doesn't have all of this shit. It doesn't have all the proprietary bullshit that goes in laptops. On the desktop, it's not nearly as bad or whatever.
At this point, all of my computers are fucking... Their hard drives are encrypted. Even that one, which is just like, it's only for playing Steam games and watching movies. I'm just like, at this point, why fucking not?
Okay, Jib says they absolutely do not have BitLocker. I don't know, that shit's pretty baked into Windows.
BitLocker has been around.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely in Windows 10. I don't know if it's enabled by default, though. Like, I think it's even been around since before Windows 10. I think it's been around since, like,
Yes,
Vista or
it's been
something.
around since... Well, at least 7, I believe it was on there, whatever. As I said earlier, try restarting a few times. Sometimes BitLocker is false trip. Okay, so while I've been talking, this has rebooted 5 times. So now I just shut that bitch entirely off, and now it's turned on, and it is booted straight to the login screen while holding shift, which is apparently the thing you do. This is ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's not enabled by default? Yeah. Oh, what I mean is that I don't have it enabled. I didn't think that I had it enabled on this thing.
So my laptop is a Microsoft product, and I have Linux running on it.
Yeah,
And so I basically had to jailbreak it to allow me to install Linux.
I was gonna take one of those terabyte drives that I had, the ones that I said that we could sell or whatever. There's another slot in here, so I could add a terabyte to it. I was thinking about doing that and then putting a Linux install in there. So then I can leave all of the default Windows shit by itself, even though I should just destroy it all or whatever. But so I can have a nice
I
contained.
kept my original Microsoft Windows install for literally, I want to say 3 years, and I only was running Linux off of an external USB.
Nice.
And I used it that entire time. I never booted into Windows. Never set up an
Nice.
account.
Your PC has Bazzite. I have an install of Cache OS on my desktop that I've logged into twice, and it's been fun so far. Sorry, you do need to full shut down. A reboot keeps your previous status in the cache so I can boot up normally. Okay, so the last time that I did, where I stopped for a moment, I did fully shut it down, left it off even for 2 minutes while we talked, and then booted it back up while holding shift, and it just went straight to the screen. So now we're going to try again. We're going to try restart.
What is you trying to get it to do?
I'm trying to get to the Windows
Safe mode or
startup. Essentially, it's like the startup settings. You go to the startup settings, and then it has a spot where it's like.
Do you have to be tapping shift or I don't
No, you have to hold shift, and I've never seen this happen before in my entire life, but it's a thing. It worked.
What if you use an external keyboard? Because sometimes the built-in keyboards on motherboards
Oh, it gets a little
on
funky.
laptops are not actually physically connected to the OS or anything until the driver loads. Laptops are really fucking stupid.
DJ right now, yeah, dead. In the I'm Yamcha at the moment. That is correct. The thing bringing everything to my room would solve the problem. Using the desktop would just be fine. But now I'm deep in it with this weird fucking BitLocker shit.
No, you have to have answers.
Yeah. Yeah, now I just need to know I better not hear that jingle. You motherfucker. Yeah, no, I don't.
Look, it's just an idea. There's a keyboard here. Good luck figuring out which keys
Will
which
you-
because there's no labels.
Oh, you know what? If I think I can plug this
Oh, yeah, you got that one.
physically.
Yeah, you don't need this shit. You got that shit.
I need a USB-C to USB-C cable. Uh-oh, is that thunder? That's the thunder. The storm's almost here.
The lights have been flickering for the last few hours. I don't know.
You know, most of the time when the light flickers, I think it's when the AC turns on. Not like it really gets a chance to turn off much right now. But
Maybe. I've
because
definitely
I
heard
was in,
my UPS make noises. I hear click.
yeah, when I was in the kitchen, I heard a click out here. The click for when the AC
Also, I
turns
think
on.
my UPS is fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it a button? Did you find a button?
Well, I was one day when the power was still out, I just started poking it, and I held the power button down for 5 seconds, and it beeped, and then started making noise, and I was like, well, it's got battery power or something.
Yeah,
And I
it's got
immediately turned it
juice.
back off. I'm like, I'm gonna deal with this later.
Okay.
And whenever it powered on, it said it had a full battery. So I think it might just be in a weird mode where it's in some kind of buffering mode, but doesn't actually stay on when the power goes out for more than half a second, which is not a very good UPS, but that's probably a setting that somehow got in there.
You want to know what?
When I was probably turning off the beeps because it used to be when the power go out, it'd go meep meep meep.
Yeah,
meep.
yeah. Because I
Um,
remember being at work when a power go out and all of our UPSs, you get
They
a
start
whole
screaming.
office full of ah! Yeah, exactly. All these loud ass
So I
fucking
think
beeps.
whenever I turned off the beeping, I also somehow managed to turn off the UPS effectively, and I have to go through the manual again. I have the manual.
We got to figure out exactly what it is. That's bonkers.
Yeah. But that would at least give me a little bit more time. But I have set up the new server. New server is running. All the other servers that I was running are off, and I'm going to destroy them soon. So that'll reduce my total bill.
UPS batteries do go bad after a while. This one's not really that super old, but it definitely wasn't a situation where it was it depleted in 30 seconds. It just didn't fucking go.
Yeah, it just immediately turned off, and I was like,
Like the
That doesn't-
battery just wasn't feeding it anything.
This is
Everything
like it's
just
like a
died.
lead acid battery in there too, so it
And
would last forever.
And it wasn't screaming. So that's the other thing too. It didn't even give any of the error sounds or any of that. So no extra stuff. It just wasn't doing its job. So yeah, Mike, when we were outside, fucking with the solar panel, I was like, wait a minute. What if there's a different mode? Are you sure there's not a weird button? Natty screams, I hate UPSs. Yeah, because they're amazing. They're great. But when you're in an office and the power goes
They're
out,
so
holy
fussy.
shit, it's loud. And indeed, they are indeed fussy.
I'm gonna have to, like, I say this about everything, I'm gonna have to build my own. I'm just gonna have to fucking build my own. Of everything. So I just discovered there's a manga called, like, Dr. Stone.
I love that.
I
There's a
didn't-
manga as an anime or whatever. It's
Yeah.
great.
So I sent it to one of my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, I love the anime. And I was like, well, I thought you would like it, so I guessed right.
Mhm.
I just discovered it, and, like, the reason I discovered it is because I just watched a video about someone hand-making core memory, like, from, like, the 50s. That they used it on the Apollo missions. And basically you have to hand weave wires through tiny little, like, circular magnets, and that was how they stored memory for the
Ridiculous.
Apollo missions. It's occasionally been called old lady memory because they actually used, like, they hired old seamstresses to, like, actually do the weaving and stuff.
Alright, so here we have it. Right? This is the blue screen. Right?
Not the blue screen.
We go to troubleshoot, advanced options. Oh, one of them is command prompt. But we can do that inside. Whatever. Startup settings.
This is too close to that nightmare I had a couple weeks ago.
And then we hit restart. But when this restarts, it's probably going to ask me for a thing. I probably need to take a picture of a sticker somewhere or some shit. There's probably a code somewhere. Yes, so core block memory already is off. Yep, here's BitLocker.
Wait,
Enter
did you just
the
make a
recovery-
noise?
Yeah, that's the laptop itself. It makes like a cut.
Why?
Because it's super fucking cool.
Gaming!
Enter the recovery key for this drive. Use the numbers of the keys. Function F1 and 10. Recovery key to identify. Recover key ID to identify your key. What? Here's how to find your tree. Go to Microsoft account. Recovery key. More information here. So it's asking me for a fucking recovery key that I have to apparently go to a website in order to find. In order to make that happen. It's download more RAM. Stop all the downloading.
Isn't that the most insane thing? Logging into your Microsoft account for your hardware keys?
Yeah.
I mean, if you backed them up before you did this, then you wouldn't need to do that. But, like, still, like, the fact that this is the workflow that they've designed.
What was funny is that I left this screen up a little bit when we were talking earlier or whatever, and then it shut itself down,
Mm-hmm.
which is a security thing, of course.
Mhm.
And there it goes. It just turns. It's like if you're here too long, we
Oh,
can't
yeah.
let anybody fuck with that.
The Lux encryption or whatever it's called that I use on Linux, if you can't type in the thing more than twice, if you fail to type it in twice, it just halts. Doesn't reboot or anything, it just goes into a weird state and locks you out. So you have to basically hard reset the computer. And that's another security issue. It's just really annoying if I happen to fat finger my password twice in a row.
Oh, it is. It's crazy long. I reset mine to a four something key. I can't. There's like a button in the way. But I would say like a four letter thing or whatever. You wanna know what's funny is that probably still would end up being really secure. Nobody would fucking guess. 4 digit. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Nobody would guess. Nobody would be like, well, I'm just gonna
You
put in
can
4
do
numbers. Yeah, apparently.
Oh my god.
I have no idea. That's the thing.
Well, I'm
I mean, I feel like that's something that you could create some sort of payload in order to inject and make that like, well, no, yeah, I don't know. I'm not that smart.
you can if it's software, you can do it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's the arms race of security, right?
If the operating system can do it, so can anything else. That's
Yep.
that's the thing.
Yep. Also, I want to thank 2 more cookies. Oh, I got some more money to send you.
I'm gonna have to go back in because I just removed some length checks for some tokens in the database that I'm working on, and I'm gonna put them back in now. After hearing that you can make it a 4-digit thing, I was like, no, we're not doing that. I don't even want that to happen by accident.
Yes, there is the.
What's going to be very upsetting is once I get all this stuff figured out, the resulting amount of code is going to be like 10 lines, and I'm going to hate it so much. 12 hours for 10 lines of code. It's funny though, is because I'm fine doing this, but like I was using the Gen framework with Go, which is a decent, simple API framework, and I was just something about Go. It just starts pissing me off, and I can't use it anymore for certain things.
There you go. I sent you another 50.
The dumbest PTSD ever.
Thanks to 2 more cookies for helping me out. 2 more cookies sent some very needed cash. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks, 2 more cookies.
Yeah. 2 more cookies. I'm gonna give you 2 more cookies after that. You're gonna end up with 6 cookies.
We might even pay the rent this month.
You might even get to do that. Fantastic. Fuck the power or whatever. Who needs that, right, guys?
That's solved for another 3 months. We got.
Yeah, yeah, they did, because they did clear the thing. They did clear everything.
That is great.
Hold on. Let's actually look at it and see. What if it says? What if I just like click the button to log into it and it just has a thing there that says "fuck you" or whatever?
Don't do that. If you don't look at it, it can't be bad. That's how it works.
Whoa! I think they did pay a lot more on the gas bill than I thought. Or maybe
they just said they weren't going to affect the gas bill at all. So maybe like $100.
They said it was going to be a small amount of the gas bill because we owed a bunch for the gas bill, but now it says due on the 22nd is $52. It definitely said like $700 like earlier. Maybe there was just more shit that didn't get processed or whatever.
For the payment plan you were supposed to be on.
Oh. Well, no, see, I was thinking about that. Here, let's take a look. View details. Alright, it said arrangement amount, $1,045. But now it says completed installments, $262, which almost would sound like it would be that there or whatever. It says outstanding balance, $783.98. Remaining installments, $18.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But usually, though, the way that it would work is it would, well, no, maybe it would be right. And maybe just, especially, we haven't done much gas. But yeah, by the 22nd, we need to do that $50. So that's good. Now let's check comment. It just says storm alert. There's nothing else on there. It doesn't, it was like, there'll be another bill later. Fucking, it's a fucking relief. Now, rent. Again. And then hopefully at some point, the 1 month of back rent that I owe.
Like,
what program did you want to go through for assistance? Oh, do you remember that old ass capture card? The one that I thought used to mine Bitcoin and stuff? This baby. It's fucking wacky, dude. What's up, Dragon?
I can't believe this project is taking me so long. This is embarrassing. Like, literally, I've built dozens of fucking websites in my life. Some really big ones. And usually I would have, my turnaround time was like 2 weeks for an entire site.
It's called Liheap. Liheap.
And on fairness, I haven't actually been really working on this for 2 weeks yet. But
Yeah. You know, and also you've been kind of taking it, but you've been just kind of mucking around with any, you know, but
I'm using like a programming language I've never really used that much before.
And also SE Linux got in your way a good handful of times
that
too.
Did.
So
oh my god. Yeah, switching to a new distro because I just got sick of Ubuntu. Oh, yeah, that was I don't regret switching to Alma, but I wasn't ready to learn about SE Linux, but also there's a certain amount of pride in me that wouldn't allow me to turn it off. Suppose I'm just going to figure it out.
Yeah.
That was only like 2 days of my life.
Yeah, it still has the caution mark on DevMan. Windows cannot verify digital signature for the drivers required for this device. Recent software change might have installed a file that is signed incorrectly or damaged, or there might be malicious software and unknown source. Probably a little bit of everything. I think it's probably like just a touch of every one of those things we just noted.
Has anyone else had this issue with this particular driver?
I have.
I mean, like, if you've seen anything online about it, or is it just like...
I'm not even gonna Google that bitch. I don't even want to go deep in here. This thing is Japanese. You gotta, you even have to find.
You can read
There's
Japanese.
lots of translation that's happening. Definitely, when I was looking at the menu options and stuff like that, I was like, I understand a lot more than I did when I first fucked with this thing like a decade ago. So that was that felt good. But holy shit! But yeah, so well the oh yeah, I already mentioned that to you or whatever. The last time I streamed with this thing once a long time ago, and this was what I used last time in order to make that happen, because then you can output HDMI, but you input the S video, and it's not like it's not happening.
So
Well, I
what
don't
are
know.
you trying to use that for again?
The Sega CD.
Yeah, what's it missing? Do you just need an S video cable?
No, I just need a way to see it on a TV somewhere. I just need to see it turn on, cause it showed like it got power.
It
It
has
showed a
S-video?
signal. It does have S video, yeah.
So all you need is an S video cable.
Well, no, cause this is plugged in via S video.
Right, but that's not plugged in. Well, that is plugged into there. So you're using that as an adapter
Yes.
to this. Does this not have S video on it?
I don't think so. The only thing that I saw there was component cables.
Oh, now that's not flickering anymore. Does this really not have S video? Yeah.
No.
Well, that TV over there has S video, I think.
What the fuck? Well, that would be so much more. I think I would rather move all this stuff to my room and just use my desktop.
What do you mean
God.
there's so much more? I just gotta go around and get it.
I mean, okay. That's a lot. Yeah, I went to...
Oh, there's secret passage.
Oh, no shit.
I show you.
If you'd have gone that way, you'd have gone straight to that castle.
Just want to see if
It's kind
can actually
oh,
see
it's
that.
tiny. Never mind.
yeah, it's not that big.
It also looks like it even just has RCA.
Oh, does that have RCA also?
Yeah.
It says S video and RCA.
Yeah, perfect.
Here, put it on the bin right there.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can. Yeah, here, let's try. There we go.
Good enough.
Come here, my friend.
Oh, that fucking hurt.
Why did you do that?
I went into the closet. Well, I don't know how do.
Why
Where
did
do
you
I
put
put
there?
it so somebody can see it?
They couldn't see it there?
I mean, I guess they could make them see it there, but I.
That's why I put it there. Otherwise, I brought it over here.
Because I would have wanted to. I mean, I guess I can see it through the preview as well. Well, hold on. We need to unwrap it anyway because we need to get the plug.
Oh, I think the same friend who watched that anime did that, so I'm not sure how tight it is.
It's still pretty tight, but I think we got
a
it.
couple of things that they did, and I was like,
Whoa.
I'm gonna. They're helping me out, so I'm not gonna get mad. But that's gonna be so fucking annoying to deal with later.
So the anime, I don't remember if you remember me mentioning this, but do you remember when I was kind of talking about my eyesight and I was like making a little hole like
Yeah.
this to look at the thing, and I was talking about that.
Mhm.
I learned about why that works from the anime.
From that anime?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
a
wow.
little kid who has a melon on his head, and it's got a tiny hole in that thing or whatever, and somebody stole his melon, and then the kid freaked out, and it was because he couldn't really see without that melon on his head and that small hole, and it was because he had the same type of vision thing, but the small hole was
Yeah, because
causing
it's a
him to be
smaller
able to see.
aperture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then he explained exactly how that works and stuff like that. And I was like, fucking boss. And so when my sight started getting a little weird, and I was like, will it work? Holy fuck, it worked! You know,
Yeah, I
I
mean-
was excited.
The thing is like, light is just like a bunch of waves bouncing around.
Yeah.
And so if you block more of the waves, then you don't get as much blur.
Yeah, it just kills.
It's kind of straightforward in a
kills
weird
a
way.
handful of the noise. Fit in the middle. Oh Jesus! I pulled my PlayStation out earlier today, and it was a mistake to do without help. My arm is so pissed off. Oh boy.
Gotta keep you away from the butter knives.
Can't just pry it off. What are we testing it out, dead ass? We're still trying to test the Sega CD, but we just haven't been able to get a visual on anything else, or anything that seemed like it might be able to have a visual. We were like getting ready to install shit. Fuck. I'm gonna get that out of there. We don't need you anymore. No, don't. Oh, I see. You're just doing this. Okay. I was like, don't try and take that out. It's gonna be scary.
Get out of there, you little bastard.
Yeah, it's funky.
You're going now.
Was this the wrong way? Oh, look.
S video to RCA to S video?
Yes.
Is that a what? Does that I don't
That's how
know
I
why.
first did it. I mean, I guess we could take out the other thing, whatever.
That was a mistake to pick it up that way.
Ooh, lightning outside. It'd be funny if the power died.
The lightning in the rain.
Oh my goodness. Come here, friend. Come a little closer.
Find a spider?
No, I just yanked this ever so fragile thing.
Don't do that.
Well, we'll see if it gets anything. Well, because also I don't know which button turns it on. Where the whoop? There they are. I see a green light. There, now we go to full cam. I got this baby back there. Now I'm gonna try and figure out which one of these things. Done switch around. Found the volume. Found that thing.
I think this is just a normal S video cable if you need one.
Oh, that's power off, power on. I'm about to get that ass again, tell you what.
Shake that ass.
Channel, volume, and input. Okay, so this second input.
Okay.
Please wait. Alright, first of all, oh, it's actually still on. Well, that's cool.
Did the change
Yes.
the input on the TV?
Yeah, I haven't changed the input. We'll go ahead and pop the power on. No, don't do that. You're not. This one said input. What does this mean? There we go. Now what's accept? Do I just leave it there? Will it just figure it out? Is it touchscreen?
It's not a touchscreen. This thing is ancient. It's got an S video port on it. I don't even know where that came from. I've had it for a really long time. I have no memory of where it came from. I'm pretty sure it came from like I either found it in the garbage or somebody was throwing it away because their parents had it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've used it for like sorry, there's already pictures of it working online, so no one will know. It just got damaged in shipping. It's a real shame.
You say input. Oh, I see. But now, how do we move it? Volume up? No?
Did you press it again?
It says some move around some shit. Not pressing it again does not work. Pressing it again just turns it back up. Or goes into another menu. So this works, this works. Now do I press again and then it works? Nope, goes straight back to HDMI.
It says at the bottom to select.
Yeah, but that's not, there are none of those.
The labels that are on the screen aren't on the side?
Correct.
Nice.
Because it's also, it's like defaulting to remote, right? It wants remote to do a thing or whatever.
I don't know if I've ever had a remote for that.
Who would want a piece of that? I think that this is the most that I've ever seen DJ's butt ever. And then I threw it on the ground.
I've mainly used that as like an external monitor for cameras.
Nice.
It's like basically if I want to take a picture of myself or film myself, I plug it into that, plug the camera directly into that so I could get the shot.
Does menu accept? No. Right, menu is definitely what is accept? Fuck you. I don't know what accept is. Your menu instructions are bullshit. Quit
Defeated by
lying.
consumer electronics.
Consumer electronics from days of past.
LCD monitor wins. Fatality.
If you hold it, it blinks on and off.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's do.
Oh, it's probably just like a debounce thing.
That's just menu. You know what though? What if we hear anything? We can't if it doesn't know if it's not on VGA. Okay.
VGA. Was that what it's on right now?
It's on HDMI. Alright, there's VGA.
Well, VGA isn't right because it's not a VGA. You want composite, right? Or component?
No.
It's
Oh,
not plugged
maybe
in.
component, but still, it just won't even go anywhere. The problem is that we don't know what enter is, right? So let's
Oh,
go
I
to
see.
component.
Because you're saying it's the controller. The controller would have
the
enter
remote
on it.
controller would have these buttons on it.
Right.
But I can't fathom what accept is supposed to be on here. Let's just test it with here. That's menu. Wait, no. Why did you hit menu? You were input. Alright, so we'll do this. Channel up and down moves things. So I don't know, let's go to composite and let's hit input again. And let's input again. And it goes to menu and then it goes to this.
My turn.
Rolling with the input. Okay, yeah, you go. Oh god. Oh, also I found this that we can sell.
Okay.
Don't know what it's worth,
Oh god, I have to look at me. That's the worst.
but it's actually a Pip-A-Boy, like a wearable.
What do we got?
Pip-A-Boy.
Power, input, menu, and channel.
So yeah, you got channel up, channel down,
Okay.
volume up, volume down, volume down.
That is really weird that the input button,
Just turns it back
Oh.
up.
sometimes it will
Yeah.
go into the menu though.
Yes.
Oh, it's the buttons are just jank is what's happening here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is crazy.
Ooh, and another piece of equipment. I don't know if you'll want to use it or not, but this is a Nighthawk thing or whatever. It's one of those mesh wireless extender things. We sell this bitch. Why it's got a speaker on it? Whatever.
It's probably for air.
Oh yeah, that's the point. Oh, and the top two. Yeah, agreed.
Now I'm afraid if we get it into another mode, I'll never get out of that mode.
Yes, Netgear Nighthawk AX8, a mesh extender.
Okay. What is it? Composite or component?
Component.
Anyway, there you go.
Does that work? What button did you press?
Volume up, obviously.
I tried that one. Did it press something else weird?
I just fucked around in the menu until I figured out which one was enter, and then used that same button.
Yeah, it turns out that's wrong.
Well, now you know how to do it.
Do I?
Second one from the bottom is input.
Third one from the top is volume up, right?
Sounds right.
It made a sound.
Yep, it switched.
So it's composite. It don't got nothing on there.
I mean, I see the little green flicker. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, but
Cool. It's got fucking antenna up in this bitch. Too bad.
yeah, analog broadcasting doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, too bad we don't do that.
So is it taking S-video and splitting it out into composite?
Yes.
But it has an S-video port on that TV, but there's no S-video input option.
I mean, I could make it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like, what exactly is S-Video then? Pip-Boy? What? Yes. This motherfucker holding it out on me. It's the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition that came with an actual wrist Pip-Boy that you could put a cell phone into, and they used to have a companion app when playing Fallout 4 where you could actually just use your cell phone in the Pip-Boy as the Pip-Boy in the game. It was super fucking awesome. So what is VGA then?
I'm guessing VGA is VGA. You're old enough.
I am. Cause component. What if I plugged it into the wrong thing? It just wasn't.
Well, I mean, if you plug the things in wrong, I don't know what you would see.
You would just get nothing. But there's definitely no signal. And before on the TV, when I plugged it in, it was just black screen, and it definitely was receiving a signal. Wrong button. Wrong button. How did you end up there? That's not what I touched, right? Why? Stop it!
Ultimate Gamer fails to configure a TV.
Right. Too long have
My family
I
used to
lived in
give me
the realm-
shit about this stuff. Like, be like, oh, we need to,
Oh, you know
reprogram
what?
this thing.
There's also two of them.
Well, because one of them is the component inputs and one of them is the composite inputs, and I can never remember which one's which.
So the bottom one probably are the composite inputs.
Will it match the colors?
Are
there any
because,
colors?
Because the thing, well, fucking, what? Oh, there's the S-Video.
Yeah, but there's no S-video input.
There's also a screw.
Don't mess with the screw. I don't know what that does.
It's a cable screw. I have an RF module here, the RF adapter.
Well yeah, for the TV. Yeah. Because it's an analog TV. It's an LCD, but it's an analog LCD. This thing is probably older than some of your viewers.
So this bottom part looks like it's the composite because it also even has the green on the left, and there's 6 things or whatever.
Yeah, just match the colors.
But I'm wondering why the extra, because it should have worked on that too. But I'm wondering why the extra audio.
What do you mean extra audio?
There's so right on the right here,
Mm-hmm.
where composite is, you have yellow, white, and red, right?
Yeah.
But then to the left of that, you got another white and red. But down here for the composite stuff,
One's
you got
input, one's
yellow, white,
output?
and red. Maybe. Oh, you know what? That would make sense. Because people would use, big sound systems.
Because you're going to
and
take
shit.
your amazing cinematic LCD and plug it into your surround sound system. With 2 speakers.
Still no signal. Oh wait, now I don't remember what fucking thing it was on or whatever. I might need a pair of pliers to readjust this. What if it, what if, no? No, it would jiggle. Alright, what one are you on? It is on composite. Fuck it, I'll try component now. What now? No signal. We're trying this video. We dropped the money in February for the pre-order of the new one. Still waiting for my ship. That's your birthday present to yourself? Fuck yes! Happy birthday. I hate everything about this.
Now the real question is, what input is this video going to be on?
That is the best question. Yeah,
And also, if that cable is broken, it won't matter.
yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, it did show signal on this TV, but it just did not give a visual. Which is a possibility because it's composite and not VGA. What have I done? What have you done? Who are you? Where's the thing? On the bottom, yes. Are you true SVO or are you too small?
You know, if you stop chewing on your cable ends, it wouldn't be a problem.
But they're delicious. It's not upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's put that square, but that square looks tinier. Is it actually S video? No, that square is the correct size. And it is correctly right set up. Oh, it doesn't have that little divot. Yeah. Oh my god. Might be wrong. Oh, I'm super wrong. This is incorrect. What are you? What are you? I don't know if that's S video.
This isn't this video cable. Does it look, one of those look like that?
Nope, it's different. It's different. It's like specifically. So take a look at this. We have 4, 5. We have 7 pins on this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some like Xbox thing.
It's a different S video though because it fits in here.
Wait, what?
This definitely.
Yeah, this only has 4 pins.
Yeah, and that only has 4 pins. I'm glad I didn't shove it in here, but yeah, if you look at this,
Oh, yeah, what the fuck is that?
it's probably just a different type of S video, of which I did not
You said
know.
there's 7 pins?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. All right, back to trying to do red, blue, green. Evie Cookie, you are alive. Hello, how are you doing? It's great to see you. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thank you for coming back. Great.
3 of them.
Yes, 3. Those are my Eevees for sure. I collect them. Gotta catch them all. You're doing great. That's fantastic. I'm trying to troubleshoot or do a weird thing with a thing over here, and I'm kind of failing at it, and I'm fighting with the thing or whatever. Much better than the last couple of years. Whoa. Tell me about it. Here in the States, things are continuing to also get shitty, but it sounds like you've been through the ringer, though, eh? Well, I'm happy that you're here with us now. It's so great to see you. It's always terrible being one Eevee short.
Yeah, so this video is 4 holes.
Then what the fuck is
4
this
pins.
thing?
I don't know.
Have you... What happens if I touch... Because it says S. Langa. 7-pin S.
Oh, apparently S video isn't a thing. Here's the 7-pin mini DIN.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
non-standard 7-pin mini DIN connector used in some computer equipment, and it's pin compatible with standard 4-pin S-video plug. 3 extra sockets may be used to supply composite RGB.
See, I was about to say, I wonder if it has something to do with composite. But, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like a combo connector.
But that's funny because this fucking thing don't got composite.
Yeah,
It's got a female S video.
That's
So that I can put it there. Wait, but then what way is it going?
that's so you can do all of them.
Oh yeah, I mean I guess that's the composite.
I don't know why you would want to do. Because I think some of them don't do audio, because that's the audio inputs.
Well, this is a video.
We're not talking about that one right now.
We don't, that one's not our friend.
This is an S-video cable.
May I please borrow a pair of needle nose pliers? I have to get this out of
Where did my
this thing.
IKEA toolkit go?
Maybe if I'm real careful and I just hold retinol.
It's fucking bright orange. How did I lose it?
Oh, who's this imposter? Evie
There
Cookie
can be only one.
from back in some Pokemon days. Yeah, I can't get that bitch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. Almost sounds like that storm is finishing, going up overhead.
It's definitely underneath clothes. Like, almost guarantee you, it's underneath one of these piles of clothes. You would not believe how many clothes I put away.
Definitely should have brought my glasses.
And yet, there's still more.
Well, that might do the trick, yeah. This thing over here. Oh boy.
That's scary to watch.
Yeah. And that extra wobbly, that's part of my issue. My muscle issue. Alright, let's try on this video cable. Drag this over there. In the package, and it completely sealed. That's great. You never know when you're gonna need to use it. This is kind of like that thing, like that meme when you have like a dad that made like a shape of wood, and they just have it in a bin somewhere, and somebody's like, "Oh, I wish that we could," and then yeah, exactly, and they're like, "Yes, the time has come. I made this 30 years ago, and now finally I get to put
That's
it to
probably
use."
not my only S-video cable. It's just the only one that is where it belongs. Because I probably have other S-video cables that are in boxes that came with like motherboards and shit from like 2005. That's probably actually in that bin to your left.
Is this just some crazy ass universal fucking? Is this even correct?
Did you even make sure it actually has S-video?
It has what I've been plugging into it.
Is it actually S-video or is it a controller?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
No, controller goes in here. That's
What is that? Is that
Very
a
familiar.
Sega
Genesis.
Genesis?
Yes, this is a Unit 2, so it looks a little different. So it might have to do with
Sega
Unit 2 being a thing.
Genesis Unit.
However,
2.
hold on. Oh, but this won't plug in. Oh wait, but this could plug into there?
S-video.
Oh, this
Yeah,
looks
I
like
don't
that.
think Genesis has this video. I don't know what you've been plugging into it.
I mean, it definitely does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Like, it's a
2, 3,
mod.
4, 5, 6, 7. No, this is just a default Unit 2 Sega Genesis. It just
like
says
Gen 2?
Maybe 2, Generation 2. There's one Sega Genesis that's a little wider and it has a much more circular UFO looking top thing or whatever. This was the second iteration, well, it's the second design especially that came out. Generally, I've always referred to this and this Sega CD as well as also a Unit 2 version of it, and these two were meant to go together very, very well. Done with WoW for a while, now downloading D&D Online. Well, I played D&D Online when it first came out, and it was kind of a pile of shit. But maybe it could be awesome now. I've definitely thought about it a little bit. Yeah, it's got all the other shit in it or whatever. Yeah, if you want, take a look at that thing. It's got what it needs. All right, we're pulling out.
This has got even more plugs. That's stupid. There's only fucking how many cables?
Well, and yeah. So like when you look at the back, you see that's one of the metal pins in the back is what I grabbed onto. One of the empty ones.
So this is just your probably your power.
Yeah, maybe audio, video, power.
Bro, these are short-circuited as fuck. No wonder it's not working.
I mean, it worked the last time I used it.
Yeah, but look at it. All the wires are touching. Like, literally all of them.
They're fine.
So, yeah, the 3 black wires is actually just one. So that's probably the ground. The white one is probably live?
Is this one even fucking weirder? Well, let's just see if it fits, first of all. Like a glove. But
What is that one?
also look at the pins on this.
Why are these all different?
It's probably proprietary, maybe? This is crazy. We might
These
be
are
using
not even the same plug.
Yeah, I was about to say, but they both fit. Because when I looked at it, I was like, this has more pins!
The pin spacing on these two things isn't
They're
nearly
different
the same.
too, whatever. But yeah,
It's also got like a totally different shaped
but
notch.
this back
It's
definitely
got 2 additional notches on top, but this one doesn't have. This one only has 1 notch.
Yeah,
This shit is crazy.
but there's the space there, whatever.
And what's the output on this?
This is the RF modulator. This goes into the screw into TV, and this
This
one
is
plugged into
almost
cable.
Sony level
coax,
bullshit.
Coax. But yeah, take a look at. So this also has, it has extra pins too to compensate for the there could be multiple configurations used in it, I guess.
Oh, and so you're just saying that the regular S video cable wouldn't fit in here?
Correct.
It looks like it would, but
Where did I put it?
that's okay. I'm fine with not showing up the brand new cable.
Yeah.
It does say AV out. But yeah, supposedly the Genesis doesn't have that.
So yeah, this one has just those 4, and I tried to kind of finagle it in there, and it didn't really seem like it wanted to give.
Oh yeah, that won't go in there. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's some.
But whatever thing that I have,
Yeah,
plus
this is wildly not the this is not. This is some weird custom thing. It's another combo port.
yeah, but whatever. I don't even know where I got this. But this, well, actually, that doesn't fit into there. No, yeah, this won't fit into there, but this will fit into there because this is that mini dim S video.
I'm gonna get a fucking headache. Man.
Why are you running?
I'm
Why are you running away?
I'm running for proprietary bullshit. Back to my Linux computer.
Go back to my Linux computer where I'm safe.
My room full of Linux computers. It's my only solace. It's like the guy in fucking Hitchhiker's Guide who lives inside of the building and says the prison is everything outside.
Oh, yeah. You're in prison. I'm the one that's free in here. Yeah. Oh. Alright, well, it's plug this bitch in and see if anything happens. Now, how do we get to? We probably have to go to the TV thing and fucking hope.
Yeah, it's gonna be the analog TV.
Please wait. Bigger two components. Bitch! Because sometimes volume up just doesn't work. Sometimes it just turns the volume up. Which is what it's supposed to
You're not
do.
doing it right.
Oh, one of those is probably from X Capture One. I see.
I'm surprised nobody in the chat was like, dumbass, it doesn't have S video on it.
I don't think this is working. It only goes to channel 8.
Well, something's happening.
It just says no signal.
There's definitely some kind of signal.
But this is on the TV. But then when I turned the game off, then it said no signal.
Well, yeah, when it's off, it should be a signal.
But now it's on.
Yeah, and now there's a signal. What's the problem?
Oh, God.
Does the channel changer not change?
I've changed to all of the available channels. Let me list them for you.
What? Maybe you gotta pay
52
extra.
-0.
You gotta pay extra for the other channels.
53, 54, well, are you though? 55, 58, 64, 65, 67, 68, but now it's actually doing more. 69, 8, 52,
Oh, that was different.
8.
What the fuck?
What if it's on 52? What if we turn it off on 52? Oh, we didn't even have it on. So now I have it on. And then it says no signal. 54, 55, 58, 64,
So what channel is it supposed to be on?
3.
Okay, well just change it to 3.
Oh,
I couldn't even get the sentence out without laughing.
there's H. That just H.
Why is it going through the 50s and 8? That is so fucking weird.
I don't. I hope that's not the best video. Okay, no, it is.
And you got it plugged into the, connected to the RF screw?
Yeah.
Didn't know the video games were such a workout, huh? Who needs a Wii?
And now it says no signal.
It's waiting.
It's a no signal. It's a no signal bouncy thing added to a TV tuner static screen. I haven't seen this in decades. Young kids here don't even know what that is.
That's called a snow crash, and by looking at it, your brain turns into mush.
Yes, that's exactly how that works. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. What up, Star Gamer? Welcome back.
So it wasn't the Phoenicians, it's the Sumerians. So by looking at that, if you know Sumerian, then your brain turns into pudding. And then Elbob Rife turns you into one of his minions.
And that is why I keep
Reverend
myself nice and
Rife.
stupid. Because none of that will ever... I am safe when I am dumb. That's why I don't use letters. Because letters, Phoenicians,
It's true.
no way.
Gotta stay away from those Phoenicians.
Don't
Never know.
don't use letters. They're communicating to us through the portal in hell. We can't let him do it, whatever.
And you can't prove that they're not.
He's like, I can see the shapes. They're there.
If you're not a programmer, it won't affect you. It's fine.
I should just turn this on and have that on, like, behind me in the background of every stream.
Max headroom ass shit.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we've kind of exhausted all options.
What's the other output on that little block?
What, this thing?
No, on the thing with the RF, there's another little plug on it.
Oh, that's for TV to go in. That's so that you can keep
Oh,
watching
is there a switch on
TV
it?
while happening. No, there's no switch. Normally.
Oh, it just dominates
Oh
channel
shit, there
3.
is a switch. Because I was about to say normally there is a switch, but this bitch is fucking dug in there real good. Yeah, it's on channel 3, which normally is the channel that you want to have it on there. So we need to have it on 3.
Can you set it to 8?
No, there's only 3 and 4. Always, ever has just been 3 and 4. Since the days of Atari.
I can't believe the TV can't change channels properly.
Yeah, I'm just pressing up and it just...
Have you tried pressing down?
54, 53, 52, 8, 69, 68,
What the actual
66.
fuck is happening?
65. So what I think is happening is sometimes with these types of TVs there would be a lot of fluffy shit channels in there or whatever, and there was a way to program in these TVs so that when you're cycling through channels it will skip channel. You program a list of channels that you want and
So
then it just keeps those.
Reprogram it.
Well, the downside is that requires the remote. It can only be done with the remote.
Are you telling me that thing has a flash disc in there?
I have no idea.
Because the thing has been unplugged for most of the last decade. And
If you squint,
still
you
have-
can make
if it
out
still has a
boobies
battery in there
sometimes,
that's
kids.
backing up its RAM, that's ridiculous.
That's how this works. I don't know. I don't know where it saves that information. I could be totally wrong, but I do remember that would kind of be a thing.
Can you get the model number? You can tell how thrilled I am about this idea.
Yeah. Oh boy. Get that moody up in there. The date code is 7E18. Model number N is in Nancy, S is in Sierra, TAC, L is in Lima, C is in Charlie, D is in Delta, 22.
NS LCD 22.
That is correct.
That's a much simpler code than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. Same.
that's how old this is. Back
Yeah.
when they didn't have that many.
They didn't
codes.
have that many numbers to put in there or whatever. It's just a shapely foot. Oh, great. Y'all saw my foot? Somebody saw my elbow?
No feet pics.
No feet pics. Those cost money. You pay for the feet.
Only cookies get the feet.
What up, Goyo Supremo? Oh, my goodness. This is definitely not what I expected at all. The tablet started at 100%, and we've been streaming. How long has this stream been going on? Thing? An hour and a half, and it's only down to 82%. That's pretty fucking good. Now, if only we could get this X Capture 1 working, then we would probably be just fine doing that. What other...
What other random ass devices do we have laying around?
Yeah, I'm kind of like... And I'm like, what other options do we have?
So the issue with that is that it's shorted out, though. That can be fixed.
I'm not so sure.
Just make it so the wires aren't touching. The black wires are all together. Those stay together.
It's definitely feeding signal, but I definitely need needle nose pliers every time to get them out, and possibly to get them in. This is what we've been plugging into the back of the Sega CD. It doesn't have the thing, it's supposed to have something that's like this, right? That you plug into there, but this is...
The channel search can be configured from the menu.
Oh. I kind of forgot that there was a menu on here. Oh my god, what buttons are we going to need to press from the menu?
Same ones.
Video, audio, setup,
Setup, change the tuning band or do the auto channel search or whatever.
tuning band cable, HRC, IRC, auto, oh maybe that's the problem. Air? Oh shit.
Yeah, you probably want to set it to like air or something like that. Or RC, if you said RC was in there?
HRC.
I don't know what that is.
IRC. I know what that is.
That's
But
where I
not
used to
when it
download all
comes-
my music.
Yeah, but not when it comes to
Before,
TVs.
after LimeWire got shut down.
Manual channel set. Oh shit, son. Why is this? What do you mean? This is literally the list of channels.
There you go. So change that one to 3.
How?
Easy peasy.
It's literally the list of channels that we have. It says that these are the only ones that are viewable.
Correct.
And sometimes when up is pressed, it goes down. Please stop that. Don't do this. Don't do this. You stop. You stop. You be quiet. The good news is I've memorized where all the buttons are on the side of this thing now.
You're an expert now.
It won't change.
It's just like a video game. Just press the buttons.
Set up, yeah, just press the damn button. Oh no, some of the buttons are dead now. Okay, there we go. Volume up, volume down is good.
They're not dead, they're just sleeping.
They're not dead, they're just sleeping. Those were sleeping bags they were in! Sleeping bags!
I honestly thought this was going to be easy mode. I didn't realize that this thing was going to be stupid as hell. Because I've literally only used it on HDMI forever.
Add channel on search? Oh no, it's literally doing... Oh no.
You have to have it plugged in when it's doing that. And it's going to scan through all 256 channels.
I don't think that it would even do that. Even if it was plugged in. It wouldn't count as an actual... Well, it was getting signal.
Why not? It's channel. We get signal, main screen turn on. It's like right there in the gospel.
How are you, gentlemen?
The historical documents.
Historical documents. Did you try shorting it instead? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get there. For no reason.
It's already been shorted, believe me.
Did you try XCapture One pass-through even if it's not working on PC? Yes. Well, yeah, because I had it all set up and it wasn't receiving anything. Did we unplug the HDMI on there again? Because I think I see it unplugged over there again. Because the pass-through might work all by itself. Just down, 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 down. Is that the one that's actually reaching out to us?
The giant one?
Yeah. Okay, so it's not that other one that's leaking down from just below the keyboard?
Oh, wait, these are the same brand. Wait. How many cables are over here? Yeah. It wasn't plugged in. You lost your cable privileges.
What do you mean? What?
There's you use the other one.
But there was two of the exact same brand.
Yes, now there will only be one of the same.
Oh my god. This is, I mean, at least it wasn't that many more hours than you spent on a 2-second cookie. So it's not that bad.
Why is it the day of the cookies? Good cookies and bad cookies all at once.
Okay, so here's what happened. I mean, I don't know if this
Now we
is
have to do
exactly
Project
the
Retro.
issue, but we try another one. Oh my god. So there are two HDMI cords that are huge and the same brand that were by the TV, and we normally have this one that sits kind of on the floor near the TV that we use to bring over and plug into shit to put on the TV, or that I do anyways. And so, but apparently there were some changes that were made with whatever HDMI was plugged in there, and the HDMI that I plugged in was one that was not plugged in at the TV. Oh, fuck. From the original review that convinced me to buy the HD, pass-through is available for every possible input except standalone stereo RCA. At least that's from the look of things. Okay, shit. And we give it some power. Oh god, and we go back to... So, like, the thing... Oh. Well, here, let's turn this off and plug this in, and the TV should get a little weird.
Alright, let's figure out what the fuck is going on with this remaining cable.
But fuck this thing. All right, we're putting in the danger cable again.
This one literally isn't plugged into anything. It's just laying here.
Okay. You want to know what? That was from when you set up the big camera.
Nope, because I put this cable away when I put away the camera. I think it got taken back out when we were doing something else. I don't remember what it was though.
All right, we're putting back in the danger cable. That might have to stay in here till the end of time. Let me get this one.
Yeah.
HDMI in, HDMI out. Oh, you've been playing Stone RPG? Fuck yes, it's cool, right? I think I'm winning. Yes. It gets even cooler. Alright, now we're going to use the solid part of my nail to push this in without stabbing myself again.
And hopefully without shorting all the wires.
Boop. Let's go ahead and take the power out before we fuck with any of that.
Sparks.
The sparks keep it warm. Alright, that bitch is in there real good. Alright, and then we are plugging our 3 RCAs into the 3 female ones. And then we're plugging this crazy ass S-Video thing into the S-Video in. That one is out. Audio in, RGB, video S in. The power is on. Here's the remote.
Gotta plug in the HDMI.
It's in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, HDMI out. It's plugged into the card. Hi, what up, M-Doe? Oh, I unplugged the power. I was like, wait a minute, but the power's down. Alright, let's see if sparks. Nope, that's a good sign.
Bzz.
Power is on.
What the hell?
No signal. But you see, the problem is, hold on, let me read that again. Pass-through is available for every possible input except standalone stereo RCA audio. And that's just the audio. So at least from the looks of things. So if this was giving some sort of look, some sort of something.
Well, is the brick configured to be using that input though?
The brick, shit. I mean, but most of the time. Hold on, let me. Because wait, me.
Do you have an old computer?
I don't know if it is on, but hold on, let's go into settings. S-Video signal setting. NTSC-M.
I have a
Hell.
old laptop that might have Windows 8 on it. Don't know if it works. So if you can't figure anything else out, and you don't have a computer that you can use, that might be a backup plan. Just don't connect it to the internet.
Channel input S. We put that to port B. It is still on. Sound setting, channel setting. aspect standard interlaced. Video as signal setting. Yeah, we're not getting anything out to HDMI. Unless it's plugged into a different HDMI thing, but normally it don't let you do some stuff. No, do not run channel auto scan. So it does show, this thing doesn't show any signal unless something is plugged into that port too. So that's good. Even if you unplug it, it will still show that there's an HDMI cable plugged into this TV. Let's verify that one more time. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's not there, which is good, because then when I plug this bitch in, then it gets the power, and the power is going through HDMI.
And it will light up.
Will light up. Boom. So that means that the signal is being seen. Yes, the X-Capture does have power. The Sega has power, but it's just literally not showing anything. Let's get even doubly crazy. Finish plugging that in and see. So this is a good sign. So the light on the Sega CD is constantly blinking, which means that it should be active and the software should be running, but we should be seeing like some sort of crazy magical shit going on. But earlier when I was fucking with this stuff, it wasn't doing that. It might blink once and it would freak out, and I was like, please don't die. But now we're seeing it constantly blinking, which means like the software is running. So it means the software, like everything, the software should be running perfectly. We're just not getting any visual.
So it's probably just that the capture card isn't mapping the input to the output.
Mm-hmm. Try another device's input instead of your Genesis to your X-Capture one. Oh, you mean like to test it? Oh, well, that's good. Gonna have to watch a replay. I missed all the Sega CD stuff at work. You didn't miss shit. Just to confirm the pass-through is working.
We don't have anything else with S-Video out.
Well, not even...
Well, actually...
They're just saying that like if we plug HDMI in, just to make sure that we can display a signal through the capture card, to make sure that the throughput of the capture card is working without me having to finish installing the other weird drivers on this thing.
Right, but even if it works with HDMI, it doesn't mean it'll work with that video.
Correct. That's
okay.
Exactly what we want to do with the HDMI,
well,
so that we can make
plug HDMI into the Xbox or whatever.
Where is the Xbox? What else?
There's one right there.
Oh boy. Oh wait. Well, I need that other long cable, because then I would need it to plug from the Xbox into here, then out of here, then into the TV.
You don't need a 20-foot cable for that.
It would be easier from here, and so well, this is even unplugged. Where'd the plug go for this power?
The fuck?
Oh no. Was there another plug that you grabbed and wrapped up and took away that was like a regular plug?
Nope.
For this? Nope.
What do you mean? What do you mean a regular plug?
The plug for this is missing.
What's it look like?
Looks just like a regular 2-prong, and on the other side it's 2 ovals on the back.
I did see a 2-oval plug at some point.
Yeah.
But the Xbox doesn't actually need to be over there at all.
Well, but I still don't have the plug though. Yeah.
Right.
Once we get that, yeah. I brought out another thing too that had that kind of plug in there. Yeah, no, at this point we're really still just trying to get the Sega Genesis to actually fucking like see a thing. Yeah, just to we haven't gotten a visual in the Sega Genesis at all. We've been trying to use everything.
There's nothing.
Hold on, I think I saw one earlier. Pulled out a couple of smaller boxes.
It's gonna be like one of those feeding cats to coyotes kind of thing with the cables.
This one is a weird shape, but it should fit. Well, yeah, the same type of ovals. This one's longer.
I may have wrapped that up.
Yeah,
with
I
one
think.
of my zip ties, or not zip ties, but Velcro ties. That didn't originally belong to it.
This one looks very velcroed onto. Oh, I see. Oh, this is actually the one, isn't it? For the game thing. There.
Yeah, I didn't know the Xbox had one. I thought it was just a cable to some of my old electronics that had fallen around,
Oh,
fallen out somewhere.
legit.
So I just put it away. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, actually.
You're just buried in technology.
So you see this is required to power the Sega and the Sega CD. Two giant fucking bricks. That was like the reason why I loved these specific things, extension cords.
That's why I got this giant thing.
Yeah, it probably still wouldn't work. It would cover like half of the fucking plugs.
Well, that's the thing. They got huge spaces between them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole deal.
No. What did I do with you? I touched you like a second ago. Here you are.
Time is it? Midnight. You know, I haven't charged my phone off of wall power since the power came back on.
That's great. You've been using the sun?
Yeah, solar power.
Fuck yes.
Although it didn't fully charge last night, so it must have turned off because it has enough battery power. But I think it just.
The moment I turned it on.
Yep.
So yeah, the pass
So
through.
HDMI pass-through works.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 3 has this video out?
No. I think only HDMI. It might have HDMI and a proprietary plug that's kind of similar to like Nintendo's thing, which you haven't seen.
Yeah, it's got an adapter, so you require some
Yeah.
kind of adapter to plug it into everything
Like a
else.
weird slit or some
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
So the Xbox, one of its adapters, has this video. I don't know if it's currently attached. Xbox 360. Ugh. At one point, this Xbox got left on for like a couple months.
Oh, cool.
TV off because, you know, just wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying any attention. Didn't even know. because actually I think the Xbox is attached via component, which is actually what we really want.
Yes, it is attached by component because I unplugged it to plug it back in, or to try and plug in this these things into that. Sadly, it doesn't have AV, but it definitely does.
Well, it'll plug into that adapter though, right? Which will plug into the brick, right?
Wait, which adapter?
The adapter you've been using, the one that's in your hand, right?
Oh, you mean this weird thing?
Yeah, that's got the port on it. So if you plug in the RCA's, then it would be an adapter to SVO.
Oh, I see what you mean. So if we plug in some of the component cables into this thing with this weird port to put in there, we can see if it will.
The path-through is working.
Yeah. We just need the 3 on the right.
Well, they're all connected.
Are they on the same thing? They look like 2 separate things.
They're.
Oh, but it's
they're
like a squid.
splitter.
Yeah. It's a kid. It's a squid.
Actually, that would be. Oh, it's all this.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, but it's still a squid. But yes, those 3.
What is that?
This has a little bit of leeway.
Oh. Well, I guess I didn't do a very good job of cleaning up my toys.
Okay.
I was like, what kind of weird ass proprietary cable is this?
I was wondering about that thing, but I didn't know what it was plugged into. I was like, oh, maybe it's plugged into the
camera.
light or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
okay, yeah. All right.
It's like an aviation connector. It's got a little.
Oh, beautiful! The pull clip thing.
Yeah, so
Fucking
it, like,
love those.
when it's on, it's not coming off, which can
The
be
pass through
good.
did work. Yes.
HDMI pass through worked.
Yeah, HDMI pass through worked, but now we're going to try using this, which
Yeah,
plugs
RCA.
into the X capture. We're going to use some RCA to plug into this so that we can plug into the other thing. Oh, wait a minute. Well, no, it would still be the same issue. Does S-Video give power? Is these 3? Alright. So, because we know the Xbox works. So the Xbox is using component cables going into the TV, so we will plug this device into here and plug. Everything's plugged in. Yeah, because I feel like what the issue is at this point is that there's, well, but it said for like
So
everything.
the input needs to be changed on the brick.
Okay, start settings.
Is there a hardware button for it?
No.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But yeah, this will remove a lot of the guesswork at least.
Most likely one of the ones came with the X-Capture one is intended for that, yeah. That's how I remember connecting my PS1 or anything. So this input is an S-Video.
It's the normal 4-pin S-Video.
Yes. That would go to this thing. Other settings, language, equals, keyframe, 60. I don't think that these things would have an issue. See, but also it's talking about board A and board B, and I'm not sure exactly what it means about that, but I put them both to S. Sound settings, capture setting, board A. Oh, it has capability for NVENC support? Holy shit. What are you touching? The, well, the video keeper thing that has some settings inside of there. Those are for recording, those are special adjust. But it's not the same setting that you look at. It looks a little weird. You see, this is the thing that I have, but this is the closest thing that I have. That should be working if the driver isn't loaded. Oh, shouldn't be working with the driver. But it's a little different, so I wonder if it's a different thing. Oh, but yeah, like you said, it shouldn't be working if the driver isn't loading. Be funny if it had enough power. Like if I plugged the HDMI and plugged that in and it gave it power. No, that doesn't. That'd be funny. It has power because it's plugged in via USB. What are you trying to do with this? I'm just trying to get the Sega CD to show up on TV is all. And at this point we have an Xbox plugged in and powered on in the same way that I was going to be powering on the Sega Genesis, and that's not working. Man, I think we failed here. I think I need to bring this all to the room. I need to spend a little while to clean up all this, bring it to the room, try and get the X Capture working on my desktop, which is also where I have my PS3 now. That was fun, getting out of the closet, but it was also fun looking through. And we have a shitload of PS3 games that we need to test, so we can do that from the comfort of the room, which is cool. You get the menu I screenshotted? I saw the menu that you screenshotted, but I can't find that menu. Wait, switching input. Bitch, what does that mean? There's a big thing here. I'm gonna give you a screenshot of this weird fucking thing that I have, because it's Video Keeper that I see. Oh, that's when you click configure video in OBS. Oh, I see. And that's why you're saying it's not working when I'm on there, because I can't even get it in OBS. Oh boy. Was that a fly?
Was.
Ha ha ha. Rest in pepperonis.
It's just an object.
It's just an object now, that's right. Whoa, that was all the stuff that came in the X Capture back in the day. Oh yeah, definitely one of those squids is one that I have. I'm probably missing one of those other cables.
When its flesh is burning, you know it's done.
Oh, I can smell it, dear Lord. So that's the thing that I'm getting through Video Keeper, and there's a couple of settings that I can pop in there, and there's a switching input thing in there as well. But we're not seeing any of that. No, not OBS bot. I'm gonna click this thing. Do you have any other RCA devices that are not working? We do. Then that's what we have plugged in right now. We plugged in an Xbox 360 and it has RCA on there, and I plugged them into the same device that goes into the video S in. I was kind of hoping. You want to know what? I'm gonna plug it out just to see. Just to see if there was something weird.
My Xbox.
Nothing's happening. Yeah, I know. Everything is plugged in properly. Check the 360 cable. I mean, we know that the 360 cable works because we've played the 360 on the TV before. It's actually what was originally plugged in there. Because I remember RCA component cable on 360 had a switch to decide if it output to RCA or component. I don't think that this one does.
It does have a switch that says TV, HD TV.
Oh, that might be it. Maybe it needs to be regular TV. Where's that switch at?
It's on the part of the plug that's in the Xbox.
Oh, Jesus.
It's real annoying. I wonder, I was actually literally just looking at it going, I wonder what that's for. God damn it. It's really hard to get to get at it.
That's why I don't like to cable manage too much. Because then I can just pull the damn thing out. It flipped over?
Yep.
No difference.
Xbox is making different noises though.
What if I switch to the green one? Nothing. Yep, no good.
Yeah, so
So the only other thing that really is important is I need to be able to get into this thing. Hold on, I opened OBS. Let me double check. Well, it still has that error on there. So if I go into a video capture device too, yeah, it's definitely not available as a list on the list of available devices. Oh my god, the amount of trouble I'm imagining getting all this stuff set up in my room with how messy it is. How much stuff there is. But yeah, normally and that's why I thought that it would be available on the Xvideo 2 thing or whatever, or this other program. Because there's a program called Video Keeper 2, and that program has settings, switching view, record stop, snapshots, switch input. But it's definitely not getting anything. But when I go to setting, there are definitely settings. It's like video S signal setting. Here, what if I have to switch around in here? If I click OK, it will always close it. So it should be fine. PAL. Would work for switching inputs if the driver was loaded. Oh, I see. So the driver still isn't loaded. So it's literally unable to communicate with the hardware because the driver isn't loaded. Well, close the application. Yes. Oh my gosh, BitLocker is a fucking monster. And what's funny is I can't even imagine any other reason why I might need to fuck with BitLocker, like at all. If I was a dev, and it would be like, oh, we need to test unsigned hardware. It would only be if we were developing something specifically for Windows. Other than that, anybody smart enough would spend their time in Linux. That's all there is to it.
Using Windows and Mac, well, at least Windows lets you like have like at least they used to. You could just sign it, and it doesn't require like a huge process like Macs do, where you have to like pay money and everything. I don't know if they've changed that, but like it didn't used to be a problem on Windows. But with a Mac, you have to like pay a license fee in order to make software for their fucking platform and have it be signed by Apple. Otherwise it'll be like, it's broken.
Is there no way to just use some sort of command in order to get that to some regedit or some shit?
Probably. Also, if you are booted into Windows, you can export your recovery key now.
Yeah. Export BitLocker recovery key.
I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay.
Yeah, you can always turn it back on if you need it. But I'm preferring to not red ring death it.
Yeah. Find your BitLocker recovery key.
One of the other security things I saw today was talking about how someone may have vibe coded some ransomware, and like now ransomware is no longer in the domain of the expert, and the only person I saw that had been posting it was saying, yeah, I've never actually seen ransomware done by anyone who wasn't an idiot.
Yeah. 90% of the time, usually that stuff is done by script kiddies, right?
Yeah.
Like it's done by people
this
who
one in
barely know
particular,
anything.
Use an exploit from 6 years ago, not a 0 day or anything. Use an exploit from 6 years ago, and their Bitcoin address was wrong, so they couldn't even accept money.
Yeah, they couldn't even get the ransom money. Hilarious. What's really funny is that I need to get the thing to identify your key. You just need the first one. When you're prompted to enter a BitLocker recovery key, take note of the first 8 digits of the recovery ID, key ID. Help identifying which ones. Find your recovery key. From another device? I hate everything about this. It would be better just to try on my PC.
I'm almost mentally cooled down enough to get back in there and start fighting cookies again. Now you guys, your cookies are fine.
Yeah.
Because I've basically been going through line by line and re-implementing the standard library to see what's going on. And it's very tedious. And like I said, it's going to be like 10 lines of code when I'm all done, and it's going to be so annoying. Earlier on a problem I spent a couple hours on ended up being like 3 lines of code. And I'm just like, man, it's all, everything is just detail work, isn't it?
Passkey for Microsoft login. It's not the one-time password, is it? It's not the 2FA. It's a passkey pin. I hate this passkey shit. You may have a solution? Oh no. What is it? If it's so simple, I would be so upset. Am I supposed to unplug it from power? That'd be funny. Claims it has 1 to 11 support. Oh, it's going to take a little bit to download. It would be cool if that was the case. Breaking, Alex Jones popped like a balloon. We're gonna find out who that imposter is then, that's impersonating Alex Jones. Can't have any ne'er-do-wellers out there claiming to be people they ain't. If this works, I'm so sorry for all the paid. It was just a page that I mean, yeah, it was the page that you knew, and it was like because there's probably, yeah. No, you shouldn't be sorry at all. I also could have looked for it.
You know who should be sorry? Redmond.
Redmond. Wait, is that what's that reference?
That's where Microsoft's headquarters is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the frogs ain't gay? They're turning the frogs straight now. It's a problem. We can't have this. No way. That says it was updated on May 22nd, 2026. Are you kidding? That's the update date for this thing? That is so crazy for this fucking device.
So wait, there's new drivers?
Yeah.
And you didn't need to do all this?
Maybe.
That'd be very funny.
That's when Jim is like, I'm so sorry. Because we both went to the site generally that X-Capture 1 usually has their drivers on. It is there, and it did even have the update that was talking about how it fixed the issue where it would jack the CPU to 100. But Jim just
removed.
happened to find it possibly on another area. It is a quarter of the way downloaded. It's probably not even all that big, but we're completely across the house from the router.
What are you downloading? The new driver?
Yeah.
Oh. The new virus, I mean?
Yeah. When I did turn off the core fucking... We're gonna let that shit raw dog up in this bitch.
There were a bunch of vulnerabilities in Microsoft Defender, and people were just being like, you should just turn it off. It's safer. Like, jeez.
That's hilarious. Because Microsoft Defender is generally what I rely on for like
Defender
the basic...
got to be good enough that I basically didn't recommend installing.
Because it ended up being
else.
way better than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, because all that other shit got fucking eaten up by corpo shit anyway and turned into trash.
Yeah.
Everything, what was it? AVG? Was that one of the ones that you used to use?
That was one I
at the
used
time?
to use, yeah.
That one was great for a good period of time when it was independent, but then all of a sudden, like, you're like, oh, install AVG, and we go to look at it and we'd be like, these UIs are very weird, different, and then you start to Google up a little bit and you're like, oh, okay, they're owned by Big Corp now, and
Would you
now
like
it's
some
a virus.
spyware with your antivirus?
Yeah, exactly. Now it's just adding, now it's its own virus.
You've
Fucking
also worked in the security industry, so you kind of know that a big chunk of the security industry is just FUD.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is out there to make people more scared
Mm-hmm.
and feel more threatened. And it all becomes this really nasty cycle. There was a person who will go unnamed, who may or may not have been an owner of a company that I may or may not have been involved with at one point, who I was sitting there during like my first day, and I happened to get for some reason he was talking to me. And his whole thing was how to get people addicted to his product. And he was talking about it in the same terms that pharmaceutical companies use whenever they're talking about stickiness of things. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, okay, so what we found is if we have this feature, they may or may not uninstall. But if we have something installed in their infrastructure, even if it doesn't really do anything, then they're very unlikely to stop renewing. And so like the whole thing wasn't like, how can we make our product good? It's how can we make it more annoying for them to stop paying us? And I was excited about the job until that moment.
Yeah,
and
that's
I was like,
filth.
oh, I was here to like help people.
Yeah.
Silly me!
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? We'll go to the money. Hey, funny story, memory integrity won't turn back on. Because of some sort of possible driver dispute. Look at the update history. It looks like they first did the Windows 11 support back in 2023. And that probably is...
So you got a driver installed from the 80s?
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely got it, because I don't remember how many years ago it was that I finally had gotten the AverMedia, but this is what I was using for a very long time. There was a weird thing that I could do
If
where...
it works now, you can start using it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's got. I could use it for some other stuff. I mean, it kind of convinced me. Maybe I want to keep this, and then I can get an
Keep it. It doesn't do anything.
Well, you can get an EverCart because they have they have like the cart that you just put a memory card in and you put it in there, and then it works as if everything is native hardware. EverDrive normally is what they're called. So I can get an EverDrive for this.
And thankfully, the hardware works great.
Yeah. Well, it should. I mean, it looks like it works great. When that light was blinking the way that it was blinking, that was proper. Like, that was standard. That is what I remember. So we just need to get a signal out to verify 1,000,000,000%. I got the Edge Capture 1 in 2013 for the PS4. Fuck, you're right. It may have been like around 2014. And then I used it for a few years. There was a thing that I could do where turning something off and on in like some sort of weird driver thing or whatever would stop it from happening. Oh, I would have to go into OBS and then I would have to like disable the device and then turn the device back on while it was running, or there was like there was some sort of stipulation somewhere in there. So like I would turn it on, it would start running, CPU would jump to 100%, and then I would do some shit in OBS that would get it to kind of turn off and on, and then it would be fine and it would still give a signal. But if anything would cut that signal, then I would have to go through that whole, it was like a weird process that I would have to go through again. That also would involve me needing to restart OBS, so whenever that happened, it fucking sucked, because then it meant the stream was restarting. that was it.
One of these.
What up, Wolfman? It's good to see you. What's up? Oh, you got one for your N64? What, the X Capture 1? Because that also would kind of work with that as well. Oh yeah, with the component cable thing. That's the savior.
Someday I'm gonna figure out how to like properly stream with one of the cameras, assuming I have any left after I sell stuff.
Everdrive. Okay, yeah.
And it's gonna be great when that happens. Because like in theory, I think I'm supposed to be able to stream directly from the thingy that does the stuff.
The camera?
The switcher. The shit. What's it called? It's a capture card. It's a bunch of other stuff. Right here. The Eaton Mini Pro.
Oh, okay.
It's got Ethernet out of it, so it doesn't need a computer. And you can plug Ethernet into it, and then it can stream directly from it. But I might need to actually I might need to update the firmware on it too, which will maybe be a problem, because I don't know if they have driver software for Linux, even though they support Linux for most of their other stuff. And I don't know, I think my MacBook might be too old. So I might have to break out that old laptop I was talking about. Who knows?
No way. July 9th, 2025. Notice of end of production of X Capture 1. Wait, but then when was that May one happened? That May one said 2026, right? It did. But that was, I guess that's just, the end of actual production of the physical device.
So they manufactured it for a decade?
That's crazy. I thought that this shit was done for. But it uses USB 3.0. It's got a ton of really useful ports. The D terminal was the one that I was the most surprised about. I was like, nobody uses that shit. I don't even remember, but at some point, I have a D terminal cable somewhere, and I used something on it, and I don't remember what it was. But we were at like a meetup. I think we were actually at Pumping Station 1, doing a huge crazy thing. Thank you very much for the high distribution of microcomputer software products on a daily basis. Production of the X Capture 1 and 1N has ended. Following the end of production of key components, this will end as soon as stock runs out. Sounds like they were forced to end production since components used in it were stopped.
Wow.
So it's just the components itself just no longer were being created. And they were like, well, guess we can't make anymore. That's nuts. Alright, driver.
That'll come out with a Rev 2.
Time to install this. Is there any other weird drivers that are not happy on here? There's... Huh? Who are you? Oh, wait. Did it just auto put itself back in? Because I uninstalled it in Device Manager. And just now it decided to show back up in Device Manager. That's probably Windows doing its shit. Yeah, one of them is like, let's see, 3 minutes ago. Install file, read me. Alright, let's get dangerous. Worst comes to worst, I'll just reinstall this whole damn thing. It's okay if they have my personal information or whatever. That's never been a problem before. You should have seen Turner's face. XCAP new.
Oh, that shit's going straight to Grok.
Straight. Grok, is this true? Yeah, it's a fucking good capture card. Yeah, I mean, I had been angry at it for so many years. Now I feel bad because that bitch.
Hey Grok, what is DJ's social security number? Thanks, Grok.
666-666. Thanks, Grok. Whoop. Oh, cool, and there's an English button right in the front.
That's going to be one of the other things I have to build. I'm going to build a once I have the rest of the site completed, the first thing I'm going to do is build a bot. It's going to be like a Magic 8 Ball. It's going to be called 8 Ball, and you're going to be able to add it just like you would Grok. But it's not going to tell you. It's not. It's going to be like a quarter of the time it's going to say yes, a quarter of the time it's going to say no, a quarter of the time it's going to say maybe, and a quarter of the time it's just going to say something absolutely out of pocket.
When installing drivers, connect computer, do I have to click something in order to? Does it just say I'll hit finish? Does anything? Did it not? Did I break? Oh, you want to know what? There was a checkbox that when you hit English, it's still in kanji. Let's check that checkbox and see if it does anything. There it goes. Now install is available for everything.
What's the kanji say? Oh, it's kanji, so you don't know.
Nope. No. No good kanji. But I'm assuming that it was like agree, right? Because it was like, you know, the video license agreement or whatever.
Agree to firstborn child.
You
Sorry, Shane.
always make more of those, huh? Alright, so now we're merge codecs install shield wizard or whatever. That's cool. I don't think I need the virtual camera driver. Main device selection and startup. This one. Now it is installing or extracting codecs. So we're installing Video Keeper Lite, codec, and XCapture 1 driver. The SC400, don't know what that is. Probably another capture card. And then there's another one on the list that is virtual camera driver. Do not need that either, I do not think. Main thing we need, especially, is the XCapture 1 driver. And
Man, you remember installing codec packs?
yeah.
That was always scary.
What was funny
I learned
is
a lot about the internet downloading those without getting any viruses.
Oh yeah, that was pretty scary. Another thing was
K-Lite. That was the one.
yeah, when K-Lite came out. When we were watching that interview with Andrew, he said that he was working like on FFmpeg and stuff like when he was in college he was working on that shit and
Which
contributing
is written
to that.
in assembly.
Yeah, that is wild. You doing anything?
Oh, that's right. I've been collecting anti-slot policies now because I'm seeing more and more of them pop up. I'm pretty sure FFmpeg has one because they're artisans and they are livid about someone fucking with their shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Wasting their time, they won't have it.
There's
They
an
just released a
internal-
new LLM policy too.
There's an internal version of the XCapture 1. That's the SC whatever, the SC400. So that's the XCapture 1, but like it plugs into like PCI Express. Fucking wild.
That's gonna be a project I do. Once a bunch of this stuff is gone, I'm gonna pull out all of my old computers from like 20 years ago, all the different parts, and see if any of them are useful, and try to condense them down maybe into one working computer.
Oh, you want to know what too? Inside there's a bin that I have inside of that closet that I found that has a bunch of random electronic type stuff in there, and even looks like some old video cards.
I'm not even sure. Like, I think I might have a 32-bit processor in there.
Huh.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my first real processor was 32-bit or 64-bit. Actually, wait. I can find that out. I have the technology.
We're gonna go ahead and restart the computer now, but it definitely was making some sounds that are
Things to be connected.
conducive to things connecting, disconnecting, driver stuff. It was like, do you want to help with your new camera or whatever? And that's probably the driver for the X Capture. But yeah, if that's true, then especially anything that uses component cables, I'll be able to use this capture card in order to stream it. It doesn't do above 1080, but that is fine because it's not for streaming 4K stuff.
It is a 64-bit processor. I don't know if I have a motherboard for it. That's crazy. I actually I think this is the motherboard I had. This is the picture on Wikipedia for the socket.
Oh, nice.
That red motherboard, that's the one that might be in that box right now.
I used to have a red motherboard. It's not an ASRock motherboard, is it?
Asus.
Is Asus? I do remember that I had a bright red ass motherboard like that.
Yep. I also had the ATI graphics card before AMD bought them, which has this video out on it.
Nice. Good old S video. I'm not the... So originally when I was going into Device Manager, it would have... Oh, wait, here we go. Other devices. Anything weird? It's all Bluetooth peripheral devices shit. There's nothing... storage controllers, because I think that's... No, it wasn't under that. Software devices.
It should be under capture
network
devices.
monitors. Print queues, processors, security, software components. Whoop. Whoop. It's refreshing itself. System development.
You gotta reboot?
System devices. No, I just did reboot.
That was a reboot? Oh, no.
But it's not showing anything that's an error in the device manager.
Oh, yeah, because everything collapses if there's no errors.
Yeah.
Is it searchable?
Probably. It's like CY something something, but in this case, since we have no errors, we're going to go into OBS and we're just going to see if it's detecting.
Makes sense.
MSI had red motherboards back in the day too. Oh, maybe.
Well, I know that my
Bam.
was Asus. Is it working?
Yes.
See if the Xbox works.
To turn it on. On Windows 10, it shows up under Sound, Video, and Game Controllers. Oh, that's right, because I have to go in and get configure video, and then we get this beautiful thing.
I may have to still switch the little toggle, so let me know if it doesn't work.
Input as video. We got a blue screen.
Okay, well that's something.
That's more than it was before. Yeah, I mean it's not supposed to be a blue screen, but we're on our way. Embedded audio, line in, Bob Weave motion.
Right,
oh
right.
wait,
Switched it.
still blue screen. Let's see if there is anything else I might have to fuck with. Well, we opening up Discord too. I'm gonna look at the picture that we had in the main Discord. Oh yeah, because that's where component, composite, we probably fuck with all of these. Boop.
Do you have Xbox?
Yeah.
We get signal.
We get signal. Xbox actually is showing up in there.
Fro, yeah.
But it wouldn't show up on the TV. But this is all we know because now the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and plug back. Oop. There we go. It's dead. All right. So we're on something. It's just too bad that we can't get the output to HDMI.
Well,
I wonder if there might be some stuff that we need to
configurator now.
Yeah. Well, I was in the configurator. That's how I even got this. Don't panic.
Well, now that you swapped to it, it might just work now.
Well, I'll hopefully see in there, right? It's not red anymore. We don't even need that. Whatever. Shut up. Power. Oh, it works.
We have visual.
Hey, that's pretty sick looking.
It's super cool, actually. Sega CD's fucking boss. There we go.
Look
Sega
at it.
CD's fucking. So the device is on. It does work. We can capture it, but unfortunately, it looks like we'd have to play it off the thing. And maybe that's originally what I did when I captured it. How to out? Fuck you.
Wow,
how
that's
to
a big
output?
thunder.
How
Change
do
its
we get it-
output.
Oh, actually, the TV
can
is
configure it
fucking
now.
not on right now.
Somebody look at the manual.
But yeah, the design capture is zero effectively. Yes. Yeah, but the only problem is that if I was playing a Sega CD game and then I was playing it off of the actual, off of the thing, then any alerts or whatever, like, shit pops up in your way when people follow or whatever.
It'll also maybe have more... Well, it's definitely going to have more latency. And some of those old games do not like you not having frame-accurate inputs.
Oh, no. Well, Sega CD is generally sloppy. Well, it depends on which ones that you're playing.
So this would be changed to HDMI?
Do preview source, OBS has power. Wait, what do you mean preview source?
Oh, it's on HDMI. Okay.
Also, why is configure video no longer showing up? Where are you at? There you are. Oh, right click the source in OBS? Oh, you're saying that if I was going to be playing it on that and I do the window projector and it just has that one source going on there. Yeah, I see. Well, but first we're going to see if we can do this. So the video input is, it worked on composite. It did not work on S-video. So it's being seen in the machine as composite. Is there anything for the output specifically? Deinterlace, scale type, mirror, audio volume, data transfer pipe,
There's some kind
audio,
of pass-through setting.
video, NTSC-M. Let's try J. Nope. Signal detected 1. 433. Oh, there's so much shit in here. Yeah, now I see why. Well, once again, I see why this is very much a beloved device to many.
Who makes this?
I have no idea. It's called X-Capture-1. It's probably just some fucking people with a tiny assembly line in Akihabara or some shit. Driver version, card info, stream info,
God.
signal, device property, receiver, driver.
Micomsoft?
Oh, Micom. Micom. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that has to do with output specifically.
English?
That thing doesn't have an S-video cable. Yeah, I think in general that I'd probably just have to do it on its own screen. Ooh, and what's awesome too is I can see the music that's kind of happening there. Check the receiver property and device property buttons. Oh, those are buttons? Receiver property, HDMI, 2 meter, 10 meter, 15 to 20. It even has different buttons for like, is that for the lengths of the fucking thing? Properties, auto phase, HV link delay, customize format table, HDMI bandwidth. I don't think these things.
I think it's slow because I think their fucking website's slow.
Yeah, maybe that could be entirely. They just have like a really.
They got this shit plugged into a fucking phone line modem.
Frame rate.
56 kilobits. No more.
Single resolution
That's all you
outputs.
get.
Custom resolution outputs. Advanced driver property, auto resolution scaling.
Found the manual.
Fucking boss. Now we need to Google Translate that.
Actually,
That manual might actually be in a box somewhere still.
like paper manual in English.
I don't remember. Print debug info. Do 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 do.
Do kids these days know about the desktop mode in your phone browser? Because like the desktop mode on websites almost always has way more features.
Oh yeah, yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
if they
I don't know
about that.
You want to know what?
terrible.
I think that probably a ton of kids know
Because
about
like you
it.
can only get to documents on Google Translate from the desktop site.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of kids know about that because most kids that are stuck on phones, like, have to deal with it. There was so much shit that my kid knew about, navigating shit on phones that my kid knew that I did not know, because when he was growing up, that was like one of the only devices that he had access to. So like, when that happens, you learn everything.
That's good. There's definitely things I don't know how to do. Like, even whenever I had like Instagram, I'm like, I know that there's like a billion things you can do with Instagram because I see people do them.
Yeah.
But I have no fucking clue how they're doing them.
Yeah. Oh shit! I bumped it. So I'm glad that my brain, though, like when I saw that red light blinking, like my brain was like, it is function. Like I could feel it. We are connected. Our souls are connected. It's through the ether, Guillermo. But I don't really know how to... I don't know how to possibly, or if there's... I really don't know what I could possibly change or any way to make it come out or whatever. DJ, have you been to the moon lately? Yes, I went to the moon like absolutely crazy. I helped a ton a few weeks ago when all that shit was going on. We finished up all the stuff on the moon. It is now open. I don't think they added anything else to it. Oop, update, auto phase.
I don't know what they translated pass-through into.
That would be weird. Isn't that area so cool? It's beautiful. I absolutely loved the idea of it, of all of the plants taking over and stuff like that. But then it turned out to be more. Whoa, no! What happened?
The FAQ. When I switch input channels using the capture application such as Video Keeper Lite, the video output in the pass-through flickers. Why? Answer. This is a specification of the SC400.
Thanks. It's a feature. Thanks, guys. Beautiful.
Basically, it's like, that's just how it works, bro.
I'm glad that that's... Oh my lord. You took a picky that turned out so good? Hell yeah.
When the computer is powered off or in standby mode, the pass-through output signal, such as video, is not output. This is a specification of the X-Capture 1 and the SC400. Question. I can't properly pass the video signal through a specific device through. Answer. Some video equipment and game consoles contain special video signals, and while capture may be possible, pass-through output may not be available. Composite sync signals sync on green. Special sync signals may not be compatible with pass-through input. So sync signals.
See, that's what... There's a lot of crazy, beautiful shit inside of here. Receiver
What's
property.
funny is the only instances of pass-through in this translation, I just read all of them to you.
Oh my lord.
So I don't know. Well, I mean, it's only a 36-page manual, so it should be possible to find it.
Oh, super cool. You took that pic while you were riding the transport thing? Zooming on through? And that thing up in the high... So up inside of that giant tree thing up there, too, is like this central core. And it is known as the Grandmother. And we when we finished up everything here, we activated that core, and it turns out that the spirits of everything that exists in this place, half of the people of that planet moved on to try and find new places for them to survive and thrive, and then some of the, you know, a good amount of people stayed around here or whatever, and eventually they became these trees. So like the rest of the people became all of this plant life, and it was continuing to like overgrow, but they didn't exactly have any power over it because they were in like a type of shutdown mode. That's why they became the trees or whatever. And that overgrowth was beginning to kind of suffocate them all. So when we showed up and we chopped up everything, we actually allowed a lot more light and a lot more stuff to go through and whatever. Do you have auto scaling checked? Yes. Oh, you mean data transfer pipe? Let me get down there. HDMI, it dies. Component, no good. VGA, checkbox on my list. Okay. Well, that bottom one is auto, actually. A new screenshot. Oh, auto resolution scaling. Please reboot. Yes, that one does seem to already have been checked as default under driver property, right? Yeah, auto resolution scaling and RGB 24 to 32 output. Plus reboot.
I sent the manual to you. Translated into English.
Awesome.
Except for the screenshots, of course.
Well, yeah.
The manual seems to be mostly dominated by this FAQ section, though, which is just all of it is baffling. Why is it in FAQ style? Why does it ask these questions and then give non-answers? I don't think that's a translation thing. I think that's just how the people are who made it.
Yeah. They're like, that's just how it works, dude, and that's it. Full range. You want to know what? Maybe, what if I change that bottom option to limited range? Where are we seeing that? Property. Wait, where am I seeing that? Where was that? Is yours different than mine? Oh, it might be because we're using different... Because I'm using an updated driver.
Are you using the application that came with the updated driver?
Yeah. Oh, it does have a... Hold on, we need to make this full... There's not enough room on here for the fucking...
It says that there's like picture-in-picture mode and shit you can do.
Yeah, apparently this thing is absolutely enough. Okay, we have full range. I can't... Okay, so check this out. The thing that I'm trying to get to, that option, it's down here. But this is like a set size window, and I can't move it up anymore.
Alt space. You see a little menu and then say move, and then move it with the arrow keys.
Whoa, and that even moves it up out of the thing. Because I usually do that in order to at least attach it to the mouse or whatever, but that works. Well, yeah, but then here's the other problem is that I can't do anything on it because I need to click something down there.
Well, I think you hit enter to stop it or whatever. Enter or space, I don't remember. Or escape, I don't know. One of the various buttons will stop it out of that, get it out of that mode.
Alright, so that doesn't... Because the problem is it grabs it and then I can move it, but then I can't leave it there. What if I hit escape? Nope. Enter also does not work. Alt space, move keyboard arrows to move it. But yeah, but then I can't...
It won't stay?
No.
After you hit like escape or whatever?
Let's hit escape. Goes right back. Let's alt space again. Move up. Then we hit enter. Goes right back.
Okay. Close the program, go to where the program is running, go into properties, and change the scaling mode to make it tiny. So the DPI or scaling mode, whatever it's called, and they've changed it 17 times, so whatever, high DPI mode, whatever.
I don't know if I even have that because the way that I'm actually reaching, though it will, like you said, it should work in the program. Yeah, enter does not work, and I think it's because it's a menu. Why does it just keep opening? Because it's like a menu inside of when I open OBS and you go to configure the video. So like I go to the source.
Is that a 4K monitor?
No.
No.
No. It is like 1080 by 1200. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yes.
I don't.
It upsets me.
That's a weird resolution one.
I think I have it. I forced it down to 1080 though.
But that's why it's being cut off. But also the fact that they made something that's too big to fit on a 1080p display is real fucking dumb. But that seems like.
But it was also
they seem
brand
like
new.
hardware people. They have
Yeah.
they give hardware guy, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I have it set to 1080, but let's see what the.
If you can increase the resolution.
Yeah, it is 1200. Yeah, 1920 to 1200 is regular. Yeah, fuck it.
So it should fit there. And if it doesn't, then yeah, you have to go and try to mess with the scaling settings.
Yep, keep changing, go in, double click video capture 2, configure video, driver property, hey, there we go. Let's limit range and see if that makes any difference. Turn the TV back, turn the TV back on, see if we can get this working. It would just be nice if we could get an output into that. So on HDMI 1, I still have visual confirmation that it's working here, but it's not doing nothing else. I tried to limit the color range just to see if that makes things work. Sometimes limiting weird shit does things. Frame rate adjustment, click single resolution output. Custom resolution, no, don't do that. Don't do any of this weird shit.
Can you see the whole screen now?
Yes. That 1200 did it. Well, I can see enough of it. I can see enough of it to change the thing that I wanted to change. But no.
There might be more settings below there.
No. From the picture on Jib's thing, that's definitely the bottom of the page.
Incompatible with 1080p displays is just wild. There's still so much of the world. Like if you look at like the Steam hardware survey, so much of the world is still 1080p.
Try turning the output. What V on and off? There's the menu is thing. Output TV? What's that mean? Oh, do you mean like the TV that we're outputting it to? It turned itself off and on. It was already off. I had to turn it back on. The properties, ASVG, number, that's not known. See, the only thing that's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe it would output properly if it was like another S video, but maybe since it's S video going out to HDMI, it's just weird. I mean, kind of it was one of those FAQs. They're like, yeah, sometimes that just doesn't work, right? And that just might be that. In which case, oh, but this is that other weird thing. I would have to find that other thing for S video because the S video won't plug into the output here, and then we put it on this TV.
It doesn't have a normal S video output?
No. It has the same thing that I plugged into the input for this thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, maybe the composite one doesn't support the pass-through. I think that is the case. The only output on the XCut Capture one is an HDMI, if I can put. Oh no, it's got output for everything. The RGB's got an in and out. There's a video S in and out.
So it's probably passing through to the same port.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that if we could output video S output?
Is
I don't know, where's that?
So it has the same S video output port, but is it more compatible?
What do you mean?
Like, will the normal port fit? Like, will this actually fit in the output?
You took it back. I forgot. I don't think so. That's it.
It looks like it will. It's got the
See, I
little.
thought maybe, but I fucked with it a little bit, and it
Yeah.
wasn't. Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's got the cutout. So the reason it wouldn't fit in the
Okay.
other one is because it has a big little plastic bit in the middle, and this has the cutout for it.
Ah.
So it actually will work for that. So you put it back
Yeah,
into
let's
that.
see
You
if we
want,
can do it.
even though that doesn't have an S-video input setting, it has an S-video input plug.
Yeah,
So one of those settings has got to make it work, right?
we'll see. This is all just part of the fun now.
What do those 4 pins do?
I mean the typical stuff, right? Audio, one for video, two for audio.
None of them add up though, because like.
One more for audio.
There's-
Yeah,
Because it's either 3 for video and 2 for audio, or 2 for audio and 1 for video. None of those is 4. Those don't add up to 4.
maybe one's just in case.
It might actually be, or it might be something like bidirectional communication or something.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know if S-Video did that. I know that HDMI does it. Because it does like the Consumer Electronics Protocol or whatever.
Are you going in? Are you going in?
So that you can control your volume on your soundbar from your TV, shit like that.
This is fucking great.
You have the cable sitting on there too.
Oh, and also that. Okay.
Everything just barely fits, and now you have to reach over there and grab the buttons.
Yeah.
But you know them now. You're an expert at this game.
Yes, I have them
Just push the
memorized.
buttons.
Oh, you want to know what? So on this thing, the thing that I chose was composite. Why do you? Okay. Oh, S-Video disappeared though.
What?
S-Video was second at the top.
There wasn't an S-Video there before.
Definitely was not there before. This is a good sign. Please,
Nope.
fucking.
Okay.
Configure video. What output? Set audio. What if I have this at S-Video? Make it blue screen. Composite. Brings S-Video back. But no signal. It definitely wasn't there before.
There's a song about this. It was released in the classic documentary Beauty and the Beast by Disney. Something there that wasn't there before.
I'm horribly misremembering if it has more outputs. Oh yeah, so maybe you need S-Video out. Yeah. It's kind of the whole. I mean, and it definitely S-Video. Yeah, it just gets no signal though. No, it's.
Have you shown chat your fucked up cable?
Oh, you like this piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it's definitely a thing.
Because I want to see if anything's still shorted on it. Well, no, you can see it, right?
Yeah, everything's working perfectly.
Look at this fucking goober. Did you solder this? Or did it
No,
come that way?
It came that way.
That's awful.
The shielding and stuff like that fell off. Why? When?
So it has S-Video magically, but none of the other settings are magic.
Checking component just in case.
When I was like 17, I found this big CRT in the garbage. I don't know how I got it in my room, but I found it in the dumpster, and it was like this big. It was huge, and I had it sitting on top of my dresser, and I used that S-Video output from that ATI card to plug into it, and I would fucking put movies on there and watch movies while I was like doing whatever the fuck it was, going through programs and shit like I still do today.
That's amazing.
Until one day, I changed the resolution of my computer and I heard a little pop, and the TV
Smoke?
never worked again.
I heard a pop once from a TV that I had in my room, I heard like a pfft,
Ooh.
and then I was like, and then the screen still was working, but a lot of something faded, like it got weak, it got weird, and then smoke started coming up from behind the TV.
It happened specifically when it changed the resolution.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it got a little jolt of some stuff.
Yeah, for some reason that fried the TV. After many times of just doing the same thing and never having an issue. But I think it was because I was playing StarCraft or something where it would, change the screen resolution when the game started up.
Yeah, this S-Video pass-through is not working.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, you seen it automatically switched, so it was definitely detecting there was something in there. Let's hit the input button and see. Yeah, it's gone now.
It's gaslighting us.
Yeah. So that is cool though.
I guess that's what that fourth plug is for. It'd be like, yo, I'm here.
Yo, what's up? Well, that's a good point. It might be.
Also, HDMI should be able to do that too, though.
Yeah. HDMI talks like a motherfucker. But that's why it is. I'm sure maybe we might be. Well, either that or it's just not allowed. Well, I think it would be pretty rude if there just wasn't a. But why have an S video out if it's not gonna, if that wasn't the intention for its functionality? Y'all gonna get some booty butt cheeks up in here.
Because there's actually 4 cables that are wired up, right? I mean, there's 3 black cables, but they're all soldered together, so they're just for the ground.
It just automatically changed back to this video. Oh, but no signal.
So that I'm just trying to figure out if they have a different concept of what pass-through might be. Like, it might be the same plug, but it might be different protocols. Maybe it's coming out of, like, the component video instead. But I don't think it is. I don't think it's component, and, like, I don't think that's what it's sending. This shit is so wacky.
I wanna turn on the music so you guys can hear the music. The music it's fucking awesome. Deactivate, configure video, crossbar. Where's the fucking listen? Oh no. Resize output, blah blah blah. It's probably under.
I think from looking at the manual that I don't know if you can capture the audio in OBS directly. I think it has to go to the desktop first.
Nope, it's being caught directly.
Is it? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, because I can see. Well, it was working. Where is it? Oh yeah. So there's video device 2, and those levels are going fucking crazy. I forgot there somewhere around there is a there's like an advanced audio thing.
There should be like a monitor checkbox.
Yeah. But for some reason I somehow am missing. Well, maybe it's because I just keep on looking around in sources.
OBS's settings are really whack, but the audio settings are particularly difficult.
Oh, it's because I'm not even looking at the audio mixer in order to. There it goes. Herp. It might be loud. Monitor only, mute output. Dun. Okay, the music kind of sucks, but it's fine. Unplug. Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, it's an S-Video out, it fits, which means all of the pins that are necessary are there, so it should be outputting. Now, one thing that kind of sucks though is that if I start streaming from the laptop, so you could see all of this shit that's going on, which is like logically the next step to do whatever, I gotta put in some headphones so that I can hear it. I have to fuck with the sound stuff, which won't be so bad. I just gotta make sure that y'all are hearing my well, I don't know. I just gotta make sure that y'all are hearing me, and that y'all are hearing the game, and that the game is coming into my headphones, and I can probably do that through Bluetooth. But just for the audio here, let's at least, we're gonna throw in, okay, that's, alright. We're throwing a disc. We're throwing Sewer Shark. Pristine as fuck. Checking disc. What did it say checking disc? It says press the start button, but yeah, I was about to say, if I'm correct, it'll go by itself. And we're going to hear... So the disc was properly read. And should go right into Sewer Shark. Yep. Sewer Shark works perfectly. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. First of all, I gotta clear out a lot of whatever the fuck's going on like around me here. Let me give you, I forgot that I could just pick this fucking thing up so you can see everything that's going on here, right? Here's the Sega CD with the device on top of it and all of these things. Here's the laptop and what's going on here. Here's my, don't look at my feet. Those aren't free, but here's, I got the Xbox up here that I set up. And we got this shit here that's plugged into shit back here. And I don't know, things going. There's a lot. There's a lot going on there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and well, you wanna know? I can probably configure this while I'm doing it or whatever. But I'm gonna move some stuff up around here. I'm gonna configure the sound so that I can get this sound into my headphones, and then we can start testing games in order to make sure that they work so that I can sell them. I always come back for more. So give me a moment. I'm going to go grab my headphones. I'll be right back. Grab my headphones, move my Xbox.
Take a deep breath, rookie.
Take a deep breath, rookie.
Don't you love the smell of the sewers in the morning?
This my Xbox Series X. I'm probably not going to sell that.
I took her apart and I put her back together again. No matter what they taught you up at Top Rat, factory jobs
Ain't worth scrap.
I got some stuff in there.
It ain't all strictly legal.
But it just might keep you off the wall.
Just might keep you off the wall.
Tell you earn a better.
Your call sign is dog meat.
Alright, climb aboard, dog meat.
You're just gonna hear them die a bunch or whatever. Oh, my fucking arm. I'll be back.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
The sewer jockeys come and they go. But down here, this is the hole. I give you a name, a friend, a boss, and a reason to live. You're gonna owe me big dog meat. And what's my payback? 1 million pounds of tube steak. That's all you gotta deliver today, hot shot. You nail this one run, and we got a one-way ticket to Solar City.
You're about to hear him die a bunch.
Maybe you're good enough, dog meat. Let's find out. I'm your backseat disc trip, so
Don't screw up, huh?
Hey, Captain, transmit, you dirty little... I'm working real good now, Mr. Ghost. Sitting in the pilot seat. Catfish, pilot accident file, access. Run data, evaluate.
12 pilot, we recovered
dead.
A complete cranial evacuation is a no-brainer, Mr. Ghost. Something down there sucked their brains out. Coordinates. Well, they were all down there in Sector 19. That's where Falco's headed. We better keep in close touch with her today. Well, I sure hope she stays out of Sector 19. If I still like that. Hey, Catfish, come on. Let's go kick a little Ratigator butt, okay? Well, not another bug, Mr. Ghost. No dog meat. Catfish needs a trip to Solar City worse than we do. It's awful dark and scary down there, Mr. Ghost, and it smells terrible. We are go for lunch. Okay, ignition on 3. Ready?
3!
Relax.
Pretend it's a game. Maybe it'll even be fun.
Check the tubes, dog meat. Catfish the Ghost, we got a target acquisition down
What
here.
else we got around here? Give me a moment. Oh, fuck.
The critters at 3, 6, 12.
3, 6, 12.
Down there! You're on course! Remember your jump data! Get this crate on track, pencil neck!
That dude just called me pencil neck? That was rude. Oh, fuck, what else? Oh, headphone.
We got some hungry critters bearing 6. Louder, please. Wrong way, but brain.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I found my other PSP. It's got a DEFCON sticker on the back.
Is it exploding?
No,
That's good.
I can't tell if it's a little inflamed, but there ain't nothing close. It's nothing close to the other one. Uh-oh. Does that got more bank boxes in it?
No.
I didn't think so. Use the bank boxes. Box is a box.
I did. Waste not, want not.
Well, that's how long it took for me to die without touching nothing. Why, hello, Stall. Why is it called a woodchuck if it doesn't chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Dog chose president, we say President Trump was... I really did not like that. I dropped my controller. Wait.
Coming up. Stay cool. Don't let them freak you out.
I didn't either. Wait, what was it that you did? Like, even took you scared me. Oh, yeah.
Did you move the box cutter that was on here?
No.
Renegade amazing. The critters at 6, 3, 12.
Nope. No box cutter as far as I could see was on here.
That's right. I got a spare.
Did it just auto move? If you just leave the game set there, will it just do shit? Y'all can't see this. I'm such a jerk. Only becomes surprising enough my dad is. Oh, interesting. Oh no, is that for your back?
No.
I did find.
that
Wait a minute, that's
sitting
even
there.
worse. Oh, are you doing that in order to control the airflow in your room?
You haven't seen. I don't think you've seen, but like.
I did see the cardboard thing
there's,
over
like, I
there.
have the cardboard in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to curve it away, and then I was sitting there, and like there's cold air still blowing on my feet, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. This is kind of what this was made for. It is for the air conditioner. That's why it's labeled AC. But let's see. This one has a stabby. This one's just plastic. So I have one of these I bought specifically, and it's like a really nice one. It has metal in it, which means it will make you bleed.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. This one's just plastic, so it won't make you bleed. Which means it's not as good, clearly. And they're always better when they make you bleed.
Yeah, like a bag of cat food.
Actually, you know, what was it? I've seen multiple YouTubers gash themselves open on stuff in the last, like, I want to say 2 weeks. One guy is like, he's got all this vintage hardware, like 80s and 90s, just the weirdest shit, old computers and everything, and I do mean shit. And he's just like throwing them around. And I'm like, God, dude, I don't know if you should be doing that. I mean, the cases are literally like welded steel, and they're not curled edges. Remember that became like a big thing?
Mm-hmm.
Because you'd always cut yourself whenever you were doing anything inside your case.
Yeah.
So what's he doing? He's throwing this thing around, and he goes, and there's like a little noise, and it's blurred, and he's like, oh, it just cut me. And then, you know, the shot cuts, and the next scene, you know, he's wearing a Band-Aid over his thumb. And I'm like, wow, someone just did that in another video. I'm like, maybe you guys should be more respectful of these things, because they will fuck you up. Maybe that's not the way it should be, you know? We should respect things even if they can't kill us.
Ooh, the Arctis Nova Pro wireless. That means it knows. Let's turn on.
So yeah, my idea is I'm gonna put this over the vent, and I'm gonna run this up against the, like, where the window is, again behind the desk. Cause like, see this thing? It like
Yeah, it'll stretch it. Yeah.
also makes good sounds.
I do love that sound. It's like a stiff slinky.
Yep, that's what she
A
said.
stiffy. Stiffinky? So wait, where are you gonna point that then? Up in the sky?
Yeah, it's gonna go up. So like.
So
it's-
it'll
you know,
just
the hole's
distribute
right
throughout
above
the room,
right
the
before
coolness will
window,
fall
right?
down. Yeah.
And so the reason they put those by the window is because the window is where the most heat transfer is happening.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just going to direct it up in that gap between the desk and the window, and it's going to go right there. Should be great.
Okay.
We'll see.
But that sounds logical to me. I kind of want another surface. Recharge coming up! You want to know what? Some of it might be coming in through the microphone. Look, there's another thing that I might have to do, and I might have to use the microphone that's built in on this headset in order to work that out. Now, that's something that we're going to have to roll with the punches on when we get in there. You have a can of Mountain Dew left? Hell yeah! Alright! We're going to switch it up. We're going to... Yes, now you can put away your air redirection device.
Yeah. And I can turn that into boxes for shipping stuff.
Yeah, for things. The CD drive seems to be working perfectly. There's a game in there. The game is functioning. Everything read beautifully.
Sick.
So, like, the system itself is in fantastic condition.
Great.
It's just too bad I'm going to get rid of all the disc games that you need for it. But I don't know. We'll just do some more research and we'll do some piratey stuff or whatever. Maybe in the future get me an EverDrive to pop in there if I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of... I would rather not sell systems because systems... Well, I mean, the old ones are kind of different. But the new systems generally have all sorts of stuff that you could do to hack them and change them and everything like that. So that works out pretty good. Man, just troubleshooting, trying to get this thing on, and this doesn't have to do with the rest of the stream that we even did before. I think we did another thing or whatever. We're moving up on like 6 hours worth of streaming here. And we just got this thing fucking turned on. I am tired. Like, I want to go to sleep. I want to... like, I'm done for. Oh, Jesus, it's fucking 2 a.m. I mean, not like that matters for me 90% of the time, but we got a handful of shit here that we need to, like, get going or whatever. Here, I'm gonna look at the, does that show the activity? No, it don't show the activity. It shows some other shit. 3 give out 13 community gift subs, Hype Train. Oh, Hype Train had even started too when that happened. Oh, that's great. I was just looking at the activity feed. All right. I need to see what's coming in one of these channels though. Alright. I'm gonna need your all's help once I get up going on this other thing. Cause yeah, that's what I was talking about. I might need to use the microphone again or not. I might just need to mute the microphone on the actual laptop and then switch to this microphone if we can get that working. So I'm about to stop stream on the tablet and then I'm going to start stream on the laptop, and because that should be going through desktop audio and it shouldn't be going through microphone. But the microphone might be double hearing some shit. So the moment we get over there, it might get real noisy. And I'm going to need you guys to let me know if... I'm going to need you guys to let me know if you're hearing like double sound from the sound of the game thing. You know what? I also probably should plug in a fucking... There it is. Might be worth plugging in a controller into this here Sega CD. Look at this baby. Still works beautiful. Feels just like it was new. No! What did you say to me? But I'm gonna turn it back on the laptop. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna turn it on the laptop, alright? So we'll be back in a bit.